doing? Am I live? Am I doing it? Is everything set? I'm so scared about this. Am I live? Am I doing it? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh go oh boy. Today's gonna be a trip, guys. Today's gonna be a journey to the into the unknown. Literally. We are doing Frozen on this. Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of my life. Now today we are streaming something a little different. I wanted to take a break from Kingdom Hearts. But because we were playing so much Kingdom Hearts, I'm like I kinda getting in the Disney mood. I feel like a little Disney boy. So I'm just like, what if we rank every Disney look, regardless, look, I made this poll on Twitter, okay? I gave you guys options. It was gonna be Disney, superhero movies, which originally that's what the one I was gonna do. Um, and then the third one was every something or other, but that's probably gonna be the second one. This one I forgot. And then there was oh, hi, it's my birthday on Saturday. Happy early birthday. Oh, that's exciting. Good for you. And then the fourth option was I don't care, just get naked. I just put that, just because, okay, I know some of you perverts are gonna like, click that a little bit on the Twitter. And I'm like, almost everyone, y'all sick. Y'all sick. Y'all sickening people. How dare you? 9-9. Oh, that's exciting. What are you doing on your birthday? Doing anything fun? Doing anything special? Let me know. So I'm gonna give it a couple minutes and then I'm gonna get started. So I end up finding a really good Disney tier list. Going through them was hard. Hi, I came for my kiss. Oh, it's coming. It's in the mail. Um, yeah, I found a couple of Disney tier lists, but this is the one that I really liked, ultimately. So it's not every single Disney movie, just because it's impossible to find one that has every single one on it, because Disney, that, it's like, what, since the 30s? Look, we got a lot going on, but this one's pretty up there. I think the most recent movie they have here is maybe, Raya and the Last Dragon, or Turning Red. So I'm like, okay, I can deal with that one. That one I can deal with. Coming to pick you up. Oh my god, getting that birthday cake, sir. I am a virgin. I can bake a mean cake though. Actually, you know what's funny? I was actually late to my stream tonight because I always stream around like before it was like 7:30. Then I'm just like, okay, let me go a little later because more people are up later. So I was like, okay, let's do 8. I did 8:30 today because I was like, I fell asleep. I made an empanada for like there was a YouTube video I was doing. I'm like, oh okay, I sometimes I do cooking videos on my YouTube. It's very rare. I haven't done one in years. So I'm like, oh, let me do one again. I passed out so hard and I woke up like maybe like quarter to 8. I'm like, I gotta get ready. That was great. Oh, my cooking video. Thank you. Yeah, they're actually one of my favorite videos. I have this one's exciting because I have I go through like a little breakdown of my entire life, and it gets very sad. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of get started. So this tier list that I'm actually really looking forward to it. Now I like Disney. All right, cool. I would say I'm a fan of Disney. I always go on rants about how I'm very against like big name companies, large corporations, how I'm completely against capitalism. But Disney, they're evil. They're evil. Oh, they have Lightyear on there. Okay, good. They're evil here. This is an evil company. But I eat that shit up. I eat that content. I eat that garbage. I'm like, give me more. Give me more of your bullshit. I love it. It's content for me because I judge them so hard. They make a live action movie. I'm like, okay, let me make a TikTok about how much this is bullshit. And I'm just like, look, you keep doing you, I'll keep doing me. This is how we gonna live our lives. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a Disney adult though. Disney adult, I'm not, because Disney adults, they make their entire personality, being Disney. Like that's their whole thing. And I'm just like, no, I'm just a fan of Disney. Um, everyone knows I grew up in to be a Sonic adult, and we're worse. You have to look them up. You should not be sad. Disney and Little Mermaid comes out, I think tomorrow. I have to check. Oh, it comes out tomorrow. Yeah, I enjoyed the live action Little Mermaid. Was it necessary? No, absolutely not. But I enjoyed it. And that's like, okay, it was way too long for what it was, but it was good. Disney and Little Mermaid. All right. So the reason why I picked this tier list is because one, it has the most movies on it. It also has the most like absurd movies that no one really like talks about or remembers. I'm like, perfect. And also because the second movie is The Song of the South. I'm like, all right, this sold me. You have Song of the South in this bitch? Let's do it. Yes, it does. I really liked it. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna change the names because so it's like best movie S. All right, so this one is just like this one's gonna be God tier. Hold on, let me. This is God tier. This is like the Disney movies. Like these are the ones you really go to. What is this ad? Anyway, God tier. This is one is just like this one I'm gonna go to classic. Just like this is good. Like classic good. Classic great. No, this like this Disney. This knee. Like this one's these are good. Like God tier is just like that is that movie that's delicious. I'm gonna watch like 3 times. Disney. I'm like, yeah, that's a good shit. You know that. I think I'm gonna start with this one's like never seen, no interest. There's a couple on here I haven't seen, only a couple. This one's garbage. This like absolute garbage. Like it's not good. This one is like uh but why though? Like it's just like a movie that exists, and I'm just like, why? Like, did you need to? I think B is gonna be no, C is gonna be mid. Just mid. Like it's just like a movie that's like no one really cares that much about. I'm waiting for Incredibles 3. Oh, Incredibles 3, that'd be nice. You know, here's the thing. Like there are certain movies that like could get sequels and other movies that don't need ones. Like they like the classic movies, they tell in complete a complete story. They don't need to keep going on. Like if you want to do something with them, have like a small budget thing. Like when they made like Aladdin and Little Mermaid, Hercules, they had those animated shows. The shows were good. The budget was $2. The animation's terrible, but the show was good. I enjoyed it. I ate that shit up. I'm just like, okay, cool. Like it wasn't like overplaying the property. You were just expanding on the characters. Like that is fine. But like when you really try to market it and as to be like a big budget blockbuster, not only are you putting yourself at risk because like you're going to lose revenue because it's things that people don't really care about, but also it just like makes the full story just feel weak in some regards. All right, Disney. This one is just like, all right. So A is going to be good movie. Like it's good. Uh this one was like okay. This movie's just okay. Like I could watch it. I'm like, well, that's okay. Mid is just like okay. This is like mid. What's less than mid? I'm gonna say it is this is hard. This is the one that I'm just like D should just be D. I'm just gonna leave D as D actually. Okay, like a D movie. Like um okay, so we got God tier. We have Disney, good movie. Okay. Mid. Then we have D. But why though? Garbage and never seen. I think that's fair. I think that's very fair. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a classic Peter Pan. Classic Peter I have things for classic Peter Pan. I have a lot to say about classic Peter Pan. Okay, so there are a couple of rules with this that I was kind of thinking of when I said this. Like, okay, so live action movies are in here. Live action movies are a different entity. They are not they do not go with the animated movie. They are completely I'm judging them completely on their own as movies. Just based on what everything I've seen from the live action movies. Like this is its own entity. So live action Aladdin is not Aladdin. And I'm gonna try to separate the two as much as possible and see them as their own movies. Um Also, look, here's the thing. I'm one of the people, and this is why I hate like superhero movies aren't for me anymore. I realize that. But like I'm very much I don't really care how good something looks. Like it could be pretty, it could be whatever. Like I get that that is important to an extent, but like my thing's like story structure, character development, strong plot. That is all I care about. That is all I care about. Like that is my crack. Something like that's why I'm like I can't do superhero movies anymore. Because like superhero movies are event movies. That's the whole thing. Which why I'm not going to do any of the superhero movies on here. Those are going into never seen, no interest. Just because I've seen them all, but that's a whole different that's a whole different discussion. So superhero movies aren't going to be included. Star Wars. I wasn't thinking about Star Wars. But I'll do Star Wars. I will do Star Wars, but that again is also its own move tier list that I will do in the future. Do you have a trash can emoji? Should. Let's see. Hook with Robin. Yo, Hook. I could talk about Hook for days. I love that movie. It's the perfect Peter Pan movie. And some people would disagree because they don't like seeing sad Robin Williams be like a grown adult. But like this makes so much sense. It's good. It's like a Peter Pan who like lost his memory. He grew up into like an environment where just like he's just like a stickler for everything. And no one else could have done the movie but Robin Williams. Like because he has that childhood innocence. So seeing that change is like watching a grown up Peter who changed and grew into something completely different from what you know. Like that was so good. That's such a good movie. And I have to say Cinderella with Brandy and Whitney Houston. Good. Not Disney technically, but good. I had this discussion with my friends once. They were just like, "Oh, this is Disney." I'm like, "It's not." Um, Oh, is that working? Hold on. Hello. Can you hear me? 1 second. Is it working? Oh, is that working? Okay, that is something. Okay, cool. All right, good. All right, cool. Cool. Not the best quality right now. I switched to my Dallas BBQ. Yo, I love Dallas BBQ. I love that. That's my spot. Um, I switched to my that mic, the one on the camera for now, just to get things situated. I'm gonna see what is up with my. Hold on, if I. Yeah, I don't know why my mic just like cut out randomly. I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe if cause I'm very much a stickler when it comes to my sound quality. So I'm like, hold on. I'm gonna try to the old school plug and then unplug. There we go. Hopefully that works. Just because I want to use my mic. I bought this really nice mic, and I like to use it. It's actually one of my favorite. Oh, is it going? There we go. Okay. How's that feeling? How's that looking? Hopefully that works. That good? Just because I want to use my mic. I bought this really nice mic, and I like to use it. It's actually one of my favorite. Oh, is it going? There we go. Okay. Okay. That good? Okay. So that should be good. All right, we're good. We're good. We got it. We got it. Jesus. Ugh, why can't I have nice things? Okay. So, we got it. Sorry about that. Jeez. Okay, cool. Making sure everything works. We're good. We got it. We got it. All right, cool. All right, so, like I was saying before, Snow White, classic, good animation. It holds up, and I like how she's just like, someday my prince will come. Someday my prince will come. Like with a high pitched fucking voice, her Minnie Mouse voice. She's just like, Mickey. Like I know that's not gonna pick up on the mic, but I just like doing it. Um, I'm gonna say overall, thinking back on it, Snow White is okay. I have nothing bad to say about Snow White besides the fact that like, it has aged, but it's also the foundation of like Disney movies, Disney animations, and it's an okay movie. I have no complaints about it. Like it's just okay. It's okay. Um, yeah, Snow. I like. It's not too much. It's not too little. It's just Snow White. It's just Snow White. Hold on. Do I have everything? I'm gonna close out some things. One sec. There we go. Make sure no messages pop up on anything. All right, cool. Song of the the big one, the one I really wanted. All right, so Song of the South is fucking racist, like we all know. Oh, that's right. Okay, hold on. One second. I got it. Oh no, this one. Oh, good garbage. Good garbage. And this one's just like worse garbage. Yeah, I got it now. Yes. Okay. Because like Good Garbage is like it's a movie that's like it's bad for you, but I eat that up. Like that's those are the Venoms of the world. Venom 1 and Venom 2. I eat that up. I'm like, oh, love that sick, delicious garbage. All right. Perfect. This is the list too. Okay. So Snow White. Okay, I can go with that. Grumpy was funny to me. I like Grumpy. I did like Grumpy. Grumpy is cool. I think my favorite one is what? It's funny. Like everyone's an adjective, and then there's Doc. I'm like, how do you feel? What is a Doc? How do you feel a Doc? I want to know that. All right, so Song of the South is fucking racist. Basically, it's about this soulful Southern man who's just driving through the South. Yes, sorry, just trying to walk about and talk about. It's just like I've saw this movie once when I was a kid, and it is just every black racial stereotype about a Southern man, trying to tell a story and trying to get his song out there, and it's just racist. It's just racist. It's funny though because of how racist it is. Like, all right, so personally for me, I'd put it on good garbage because like it's terrible, but it's so or like it's kind of like such a race like it's such like a racial parody that I can't take it seriously. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Like this was they okayed this. That's why I'm just like, Disney okayed this. That's why I'm like it's kind of funny. All right, so I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in good garbage just because it's funny to me. It's no. Um, okay, so this is where a lot of things are gonna go. But why though? Or worse garbage. Hunchback of Notre Dame 2, the second one, which if you haven't seen it, it's about the story of Quasimodo, which the whole movie was him getting accepted and like he doesn't get with the girl because like that's not his prerogative. That's not the message. It's not about that. It's about self-acceptance, about like learning to love yourself. It's like about like learning to like, be more than what you think you are in this position in the world. But then this one just like, but what if you had a girlfriend? What if you had like a girl? I think she's blind or some shit. And she's like this hot little blonde thing. The budget is terrible. The budget's like $2. It like the budget for this animation is like what the budget was for like the animated shows. This was straight to I think VHS. I don't think it came out in theaters. I don't remember. Yeah, throw it in the trash can. Okay. And it's not enjoyable either. All the characters are flat. Esmeralda has no point to be in the movie. She just shows up and she just like, stands there like this. That's her animation. I'm not joking. Look it up. She just like that's her default stance. That's all she does. She's useless. Everyone in the first movie shouldn't be in this movie because they do nothing. Quasimodo's plot also redundant. This is actually like this is worse garbage. Not worse garbage. It's not that bad, but it's bad. But why? But why though? Like it was very unnecessary. It's not good. I wouldn't say it's garbage. Like there's a lot that's gonna be worse garbage. There's a lot more sequels. This is not the worst one. Barbecue. Okay. This one's classic Lilo and Stitch. Oh, this is a good movie. It's a good movie, man. It's good. Like I love Lilo and Stitch. That might actually go up a ranking to Disney, but actually, yeah, this is going up a ranking to Disney. I love Lilo and Stitch. All right. Tarzan and Jane, another unnecessary sequel. But it also was the thing is this was like what introduced the TV show because Tarzan had a TV show, which the Tarzan TV show was so good. It wasn't like the best thing in the world, but like it was good. It was a good addition to the characters. It was a fun little. It was a bit good like Saturday morning cartoon. I didn't, but the movie though is like it's okay. I'd say it's mid because there's nothing really that adds to it. And it's just an introduction to the show, and it's not really. There's nothing really that comes from it. But there's this episode of the show that's really good. It's Clayton's sister comes to get revenge for Tarzan and then poisons Tarzan. And then at the same time, while Tarzan is dying, all his friends are in traps or endangered because like she captured all of them and then put them in different locations in the jungle. And while he's dying, he has to like go to different locations to try to like save them. And he's like risking his life to like do so and everything. And by the end of it, Clayton's sister realizes just like, okay, he may be a good guy, and maybe I should just believe what he said that Clayton's death was an accident, which it was. Accidentally hung himself because he's an idiot. The episode's really good. Like I really love that episode. So I'm like, you know what? All right, Country Bears, bruh. Like Disney, here's the thing with Disney. They once they get one idea on one thing that works, they will try to like fucking relive that magic all the time. The reason Country Bears exist is because it's a movie based on a ride. And they've done this several times. They did this with Pirates, and they did this with Haunted Mansion. They did this with Tower of Terror. That's a Halloween movie. Look it up. And those were okay. Those were okay to good or great. Actually, I love the first Pirates movie. That movie's good. But Country Bears, no. I don't know who okayed this. Like, it's like nothing happens. The characters are not really that enjoyable. You don't really get to like get anything from it. I'm just like, the only thing I got from that is anytime I see my friends, I'm like, we should get the band back together. That line stuck with me forever. Yeah, but it's not good. It just isn't a good movie. Mickey's House of Villains. I love Mickey's House of Mouse. This show made me happy. I remember House of Villains was like one of my like when I saw the commercial for that, I'm just like, oh my god, Kingdom Hearts. This is Kingdom. This was my Kingdom Hearts. This was my original Kingdom Hearts. Mm, mm, love it. All right, so House of Villains is just okay ultimately because all House of Mouse is just a clip show of Mickey Mouse cartoons, and that's basically what it was. But like this one had like a little side plot too, like the Disney villains taking over the house, um, with Jafar being like the main lead for that one, which I'm just like Jafar's a choice. That's great. That's about it. It's only like an hour long, I think. It's just whatever, you know. It's basically it's a double feature of like the show. It's like two episodes back to back. That's about it. I liked House of Villains too. I did like it. It was cute, you know. But it's like it's not like it's basically it's barely a movie. Like, you know. Oh, Spirited Away, because technically Studio Jigglypuff. We look when people think Studio Ghibli, they think or I have fruit flies around here. When they think of the studio, it's Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle are the ones that come to mind. So like this is like a foundation. I can't even take anything away from it. It's like it's god tier. It is. I'm like we all know it. It's not my favorite one from the studio. My favorite one is Princess no yeah. Princess not Princess Mononoke. I couldn't speak for like a hot minute. I'm like, what? Princess Mononoke. That's my favorite one because I'm a homosexual who also likes pretty people. So by default, it's that. Treasure Planet. This is all right. Treasure Planet. I got things to say about Treasure Planet. All right. This. Oh, you better. I knew if you were going to be on the stream, you're going to say some shit about Treasure Planet. I fucking knew it. This movie's very you. All right. So I'm going to say about Treasure Planet. All right. I got a little story to tell about this. All right. This movie became popular way later than it came out because when it came out, this movie did not sell. It was not good. And the reason why they made this movie, like directors made this movie, is because they this was their passion. I think yeah, this one was their passion project. They wanted to make Treasure Island in space. Like that's all they wanted to do. And then a lot of movies that they made prior to this was their agreement to Disney. They're just like, okay, look, guys, I know you want to make your fucking pirate movie, but here's the thing. If you make these movies for us and they do well, we'll let you do it. So I think the directors from here also made Hercules. I think they also made Hunchback as well too. Um, and those movies were okay at most for like when they sold and actually went out. So like they were like fine. You have your fucking pirates. This movie did not come out good. Ultimately, looking back at it now, it does hold up actually better. And I was actually surprised this was not in Kingdom Hearts 3. Uh just because it literally is everything in Kingdom Hearts. You go to different worlds, you go to different planets. You literally have all this amazing technology. You have shit that transforms. I'm like, this is literally a Kingdom Hearts level, like. But I think they didn't just because they already had Pirates of the Caribbean and they didn't want to be too piratey. But I'm like, material. But looking back at it now, and also Treasure Planet, I mean, the other one, Treasure Island, is like not the greatest one, not the greatest story in the world, but it's like it's pretty good. It's entertaining. So ultimately, with all that being said, all that backstory, I'm gonna say it's a good movie. It's good. Like I enjoy it. It's fun. The visuals are great. The soundtrack's good. I mean, it has the story of Treasure Island, so like it's kind of like, but like ultimately it makes it work. And I think if they were gonna remake like Treasure Island, Treasure Planet's the way to do it. So I'm like, okay, it's good. It holds up. Um, I will fight you. Tarzan as well. Oh, we didn't get the. This is Tarzan and Jane. We will get to Tarzan because that goes completely different list. I mean, completely different ranking. 102 Dalmatians. But why though? It's just unnecessary. It's Scamp's Adventure. I mean, not Scamp's Adventure. I'm sorry. That's Lady and the Tramp. That's what is it called? Oh, whatever. It's the little kid, and I don't know. It's stupid. There's no point to it. Jungle Book 2. this is also a very nothing movie. I'd say it's mid. Like it's not completely unnecessary. Oh yeah, it's unnecessary. Most of the sequels are unnecessary, but this one just like actually no, this one's like but why though? Let's be real. Inspector Gadget 2. But why though? Yeah, I mean I most sequels are going here. Look, they just wanted to get them properties out. They wanted to get them dollars. That's like, yo, gays, girlies, give us them dollars. We'll give you content. If a story's complete, just end it. They really wanted to franchise Inspector Gadget. They were really planning on that. But like, even the first Inspector Gadget wasn't that good. It wasn't great. I believe the first one's by. I don't think the first one's by. I want to double check. I think the first one's by Nickelodeon Studios, and then it switched over to Disney because the Disney got the rights. I'm not entirely sure. No, that was Doug. Never mind. Yeah, but yeah, Inspector Gadget 2 was unnecessary. Don't remember 102 Dalmatians. Well, this is 101 Dalmatians 2, but there is 102 Dalmatians. I think that's the live action one. Either way, both are not great. Fun and fancy free. So this one is just like a collection of like random shorts and stuff. There's a lot of those on here. These are okay. They are just Disney cartoons. That's all it is. Piglet's Big Movie. I forgot Piglet's movie. Oh. This one's okay. It's like for a Winnie the Pooh movie, it's okay. It's like for Winnie the Pooh, you get Winnie the Pooh. Like even like the Kingdom Hearts levels, like you go to Pooh Land, you get the Pooh. You know what to expect. It's like bear fun adventure. The end. Christopher Robin's all like, "Hello, Piglet. Where we going today?" With my booty shorts, and then fucking Pooh every movie is almost like, "Christopher Robin, where did you go? Oh, Christopher Robin, will you come back? Oh, Christopher Robin, why'd you block me on Grindr? I thought we had something special, Christopher Robin. Oh, you're not answering my messages, Christopher Robin? Why aren't you messaging me? What did I do, Christopher Robin?" Every movie's the same. He always looks for Christopher Robin. I'm like, he goes to fucking school. You should know this by now. You damn bear. Holes. After all that, we're going to Holes. Yo, Holes is a good movie. Holes is a good movie. That movie's good. That's actually one of the best book adaptations. Like, out of like any book adaptation I've seen, Holes. That's actually, it's really good. It's a really good movie. All right, so we're moving up. I have nothing more to say that. Oh, Milo's Return. But why though? Instantly. Like, no. This isn't Atlantis, mind you. Atlantis 2. No. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. The memes from that. My best friend is always just like, they should have won an Oscar. Why didn't it, Andrew? I'm like, no, okay. Also, I quote this movie like almost on the daily. I'm just like, I could fix that. And then when I have an empty canister, it's just like, can you hear the empty spaces? Well, fill it. It's classic. Finding Nemo. It is a good movie. I really liked it. I mean, it's good. It's good. That's it. Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, please don't talk about Winnie the Pooh. I keep thinking about the terrible horror movie. That was It's funny that they're doing that now because like Disney only has the IP for their specific ones, and there's very specific rules for like their versions of things. It's like how MGM owns Wizard of Oz the movie, but you can still make movies about Wizard of Oz, which we'll talk about on here. Sorry. But yeah, they have very specific rules. So now that it's in the Creative Commons, there's like, we're gonna make the shit out of this. And Bambi, since it's also a book, that's coming next. Like, the reason why they're doing this is basically to kind of like in a way just like stick it to like Disney's IP holding, because like the way they hold IPs and the way they hold like certain parts of their properties is one, not even, you shouldn't, it's not legal. But I mean, there's legal loopholes how they do it. Like Mickey Mouse should be in the Creative Commons. Like Mickey Mouse is free material. Like Disney is dead. Mickey Mouse is should be shared with the world, but they're like, that's our mascot. We're gonna keep looping that around. I mean, that's basically what MGM's doing the same with the movie Wizard of Oz, which Disney wants those rights so fucking bad because they're like, oh my god, we can make so much money off this. That's why they really tried with the Great and Powerful Oz the Great and Powerful, and that movie was ass. I remember. Oh God, I have a story behind it. We'll wait till I get there. But Pirates of the Caribbean 1. This movie's fucking amazing. Actually, no, this movie's god tier. This is the best Pirates movie. Out of all of them, the soundtrack's amazing, the cast is amazing. This is a bisexual dream. Like, I'm just like, the cast, I'm just like, I remember someone asked me, there was like, hey yo, oh, I saw a thing about it. They were just like, yo, if they were gonna make a porn parody or like a porn movie with the same cast as your favorite movie, what's gonna be? Pirates of the Caribbean and The Mummy. Pirates of the Caribbean and The Mummy. I need it. I need it. Like, dear God. Fuck. Freaky Friday. Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, living off the Activia money. So, all right. Freaky Friday is a good movie. It's what you expect. It's Lindsay Lohan when she's at her greatest, but Jamie Lee steals that show. Jamie Lee's just like, nah. This yogurt money not gonna hold me forever. The yogurt money gonna go sour. Nah. She did it. She rocked in this movie. She had a good time. She had so much fun in that movie, and it's good. Like, it's not bad. And also, the music in this is really good. They had a really good cover song. And also the end. You're right. You're the ultimate. It's automatic. I'm sure of it. Yo, that's at my wedding reception. That is at my wedding reception. I'm not. No, that's yes. Oh, oof. Absolutely. Nah, Halloween. Come on. Halloween. Yeah, Halloween. She's been off and on Halloween. She's just like, hold on. Activia money is running low. Let me do a Halloween real quick. Like, because like the Halloween movies are always off and on. I think there was one like every 2-3 years for the last ever since it came out or some shit. Okay, so Stitch the movie. This one was also a movie to exist for the show. It's mid. There's nothing really great about it, nothing really bad about it. This one eats sandwiches, this one's electric. Stitch meets a girl Stitch, and you know she's a girl because she's pink and has eyelashes. That's the distinction. I love classic animation with that. Halloween ends was so disappointing. Yes. Yeah, it was. Actually, even the one before that, it was just like, the thing was, they wanted movies now are falling, and Disney is very guilty of this. Movies are falling into the trope now where it's like, the villain's not the real villain. The villain is any one of us. The villain could be anyone. The villain has a complicated backstory. Not just like man in mask, go crazy, kill people. That's all it was. But like there, like I remember it was like the one before the last Halloween movie. They were just like, the villain is all of us. The villain is society. I'm like, that's stupid. This is a stabby movie. Don't do that. Don't try to justify your villains. No one needs complicated backstories. Ever since fucking Thanos was just like oh, well, I'm philosophical, and the reason why I want to destroy half the world is actually to bring peace to half the world, because if half the world disappears, then there's more resources for everyone. That's stupid. That's genocide, because you couldn't just double the resources because you control reality? Stupid. Killmonger's just like, oh, I'm just gonna give all these weapons and gadgets to underprivileged communities because I didn't have that growing up and I was ostracized and I grew up without anything, so I'm gonna give it to. That's also stupid because his plan was also to commit mass genocide against an entire race of people. He's just like, oh, white people are gonna get it, they're gonna die. I'm like, maybe don't. Because like everyone's just like, oh yeah, Killmonger had a point. Killmonger was gonna kill most of the world because it's like, okay, you're gonna kill the white people. Then who's next? Underprivileged communities. Okay, Which underprivileged communities? Just yours or other races as well? I need to know these things. These are very important. I'm like, no. No. And people are just like, oh, yeah, Killmonger had a point. No. You're stupid. He's bad. That's the whole point. Uh, jeez. Jungle Book 2. Why, though? That's it. I mean, I'm sorry. George of the Jungle 2. But the first George of the Jungle, that was an awakening for me. Brendan Fraser. Oh, fuck. Sorry. I'm like, Jesus Christ. That movie. Wow. Brother Bear. It is. I have feelings about this movie. It's okay. Brother Bear's okay. Like, it's okay. That's about it. Haunted Mansion. With Eddie Murphy. This was the first one. It is good. It is just a good movie. I had fun. I liked it. It's Eddie Murphy being Eddie Murphy. Can't complain. Melody Time. This one was. Who is this one with? It's not Ichabod Mr. Toad, right? No, they're Technicolor for the first time. This one's just a bunch of Disney cartoons. I think all the Disney cartoon ones, they're just gonna be okay. Because there's not, I'm gonna put them next to each other. Yeah, I'm gonna put the cartoon ones next to each other, and the movies are gonna go here, and that's where we're gonna start off of. Okay. Teacher's Pet. I remember this movie because this also was because of the show. And I think the creator of Teacher's Pet had like a book. Same kind of animation. I forgot exactly which book it was, but it was pretty good. I remember when it came out, I was like, oh, okay, it's cute. I like it. Can't complain. Lacking 1.5. People are gonna hate me for this, but absolutely not. Why though? Look, people love Timon and Pumbaa. I get that. But they work as comic relief characters. Which means they play off a straight man. They play off somebody who is like more serious and more in the spotlight. And I get they have their own little backstories, just like, oh, Timon, I want to be accepted by my family. Oh, I don't want to just run and hide all the other meerkats. And fucking Pumbaa's is like, I don't know I don't fit in. I'm Seth Rogen now. Like, I get it. Okay, whatever. And this is like their backstory, but like, we don't need it. And honestly, it wasn't that funny. Like and it's like it felt like they were trying to be funny. They're trying to like relive the magic from the first movie. No, literally by doing like the first movie by their perspective, like no. No, I don't like it. So anyway, Busted Move. Home on the Ranch. I remember this movie. It's mid. It's cute, but like, okay. Around the World in 80 Days. I remember this as well too. It's mid. I haven't seen this in years, but it's like it's very just like oh, okay. There's been a couple of Around the World in 80 Days. I think the best one they did was I think Disney. Yeah, they did one with Scrooge McDuck. I think, and I think that was the better one. Hold on. Around the World in 80 Days. Scrooge McDuck. Yes. Okay. I have to look it up. I'm like, if I remember, yes. Around the World in 80 bucks. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, no. It was with Mickey Mouse. That's my favorite one. Around the World in 80 Days with Mickey Mouse. Okay. That one was good. Mickey's Around the World in 80 Days. Scrooge McDuck is in it, though. Okay. That one I like. That one's my favorite version of it. Like, that one's good. But this one was the live action one. It was like, it was alright. Three Musketeers. Y'all, anything with like Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, it's gonna be a good movie. It's just good. Like it's just a good movie. Also, when you get to the end of this, I'm gonna rank the God tier movies on just like which one's like the better movies. These I'm just like laying out because I'm like, they're good. They're in their categories, but that's where I'm gonna like we're gonna rank. We're gonna rank at the end of this. Incredibles 1, God tier. This movie's good, and not only is it like a good like Disney movie or a good Pixar movie, good anime movie. This is a great superhero movie. This is one of the best. I kid you not, one of the best superhero movies. This beats half the MCU. It's good. It has a good origin. It develops all the characters. Everyone has like a good motive. Everything ties in at the end. The villain like has this whole grudge that comes back in later. This is that bitch. No, I'm sorry. half the girls at MCU can never, could never, will never. Incredibles. It's fucking good. That's the slogan. Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. I remember this. Oh, okay. It's good. It's cute. It's like it's a couple short stories based on like other like short stories. Actually, no, the first one's like short stories based on short stories. This one's more like original material. It's cute. I watch it with my niece like every year. National Treasure 1. Not gonna lie, the second one too. All right. National Treasure. This one is Disney. Like it's not like you know what it is? It's Nicolas Cage. It's Nicolas Cage. Like Nicolas Cage is very Nicolas Cage in this movie. And also all the historical facts are either redundant and everyone knows, so they're just like, we gotta solve this. We gotta solve this puzzle. If we actually look at the size of Bill Clinton's cock ring and measure that with the circumference of the compass on Ben Franklin's glasses, you can see actually that it represents Alexander Hamilton's first hand job. And I'm just like, okay, they're just like saying shit. And also, some of the information is like stuff that everyone knows. Like everyone knows this information, or they're just like making up shit where it makes no sense. When you actually like look at the historical like context and like these things do not correlate, and these people no coordination with each other. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it's cute. I love it. It's a great if you're a substitute teacher for a history class, just put on this movie. It's great. It's wrong, but it's great. Not the hand job. Mulan 2. But why though? I did like to be fair, I did like the subplot with the princesses and the menses, the little comic relief characters. I love them. But everything else in this movie makes no damn sense. It makes no sense. Like, we have fucking Mushu, who's just like, his whole movie is just like, I don't care about the spot. Like, he's in the spotlight and he's just like trying to get back into it. And he's just like, I gotta do all these things to get back into the spotlight, to get known as an actual like friggin' spirit guide, whatever. And then at the end of the movie, he learns his lesson. He learns just like, okay, I just want to be there for Mulan as Mulan. And then he learns that lesson. He gets rewarded at the end. And in this movie, because he's about to lose his throne, his title, he's just like, let me dissolve all that character development in the first movie and be like, no, I'm going to be not only very vindictive in this movie, but I'm also going to be an asshole to Mulan. Convince everything's that it's her fault. She's a bad person. Like, no. It's just like, it loses points for me. Otherwise, I put in good garbage just before the princesses and the guys. And also Shang, because he's also very unnecessary in this movie, but he just exists, and he gives pure himbo energy now, and I kind of like that. But ultimately, nah. But why, though? The Hepalump movie. Oh, I forgot. Winnie the Pooh has a lot of Winnie the Pooh movies. It's Winnie the Pooh movie. That's what I gotta say about that. Ichabod and Mr. Toad. I was disappointed. Because I thought they went on an adventure together. I thought it was like Ichabod and Mr. Toad. They ride that car into the Headless Horseman and then they kiss. No, none of that. No kissing, no smooching. Actually, no. Ichabod. He was a fucking playboy. Look, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about Ichabod. He had that game. He had that good game. He was slaying that thing back and forth. He came in fucking with like body weight of 45 pounds. Fucking, he was like 6'7" with a fucking bulging Adam's apple and a big hook nose and looking like he was about to like die of the plague. And he came in swinging that thing. And he's just like, hey, yo, what it do? Ladies left and right were throwing them things, throwing them panties, opening them legs. And he was just like, hey, yo, main bitch, get over here. She took that lady from her man's and it's like, you mine now. And she's just like, okay, dance with me. And I'm just like, Ichabod. And he was just, that wasn't the only one. He was with every woman in town. And that's the funny thing. Here is the thing about men who look like Ichabod. They get the girls. They do. Men who look like Ichabod get them girls. And this is from my research. This is from my research as a person in the world. But I feel like every Ichabod man ends up with like a very good looking Asian woman. It just happens. And I'm just like, their type is just like, I just realized that the Ichabods, it's all the time. And I'm just like, I'm trying to think on a time where that's not true, but I'm like, I'm looking back at like my friends, people I know, and I'm like, it's more common than you think. It's weird. Anyway, ultimately it's a story of Sleepy Hollow. It's two stories, actually. It's okay. I'd say it's what you expect from a classic Disney movie. Classic, like, animated Disney. You know, I'm gonna put this with there we go. This goes like right near Snow White. Okay. The pacifier. Jesus Christ, good garbage. It's like, it's not only Vin Diesel trying to like be a nanny, it's Vin Diesel trying to be a person. Stop 90%. Vin Diesel stopped being a person like years ago. Low-key bisexual, yeah. Yeah, Vin Diesel's not a real person. He is a parody. I don't know where the real Vin Diesel is, but he's been missing for a very long time. He's just like, I'm gonna do it for family. I am Groot. I'm like, okay, that's his life now. Good garbage. Tarzan 2, which is a lie because this is a prequel. I'm gonna put it, but why though? Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of that. Is this House Moving Castle? Is it House Moving Castle? I can't tell. I'm gonna say it is, and if that is the case, we're gonna put it right next to Spirited Away because it's so fucking good. Sky High, Sky High, yo, Sky High, stupid. This movie's dumb. This movie's stupid. It's a good movie. This movie's so fucking stupid. I love it. I love it. I love it. Here's my thing about Sky High. It's not good. It's not a good movie. It should be a good garbage. But I'm putting a good movie. I might put it a good garbage. But I'm gonna put it a good movie for now until I change my mind. Just because this was a good foundation for like a nice, you don't really have to think too hard, buy the books, superhero movie. And also we all agree that the green girl, the one, I agree. We all agree that not only, okay, I have several things with this movie, so I'm gonna talk about it real quick. The plant girl who's basically Poison Ivy, but like, you know, freaking not evil, I guess. She should have ended up with freaking the hot guy, the guy who's on fire, the hot man. What's his name? Forget. Which by the way, he worked at a Chinese restaurant and he was speaking in I think he was speaking Mandarin at a point. And I thought for years this man was part Asian. He is white. That is a white man. I'm like, he pulled it off well. Also, he was supposed to be Taylor Lautner. Like in the Twilight movies. Like if Taylor Lautner didn't bulk up, they were gonna cast him. But Taylor Lautner is just like, nah, I gotta get them gains. And now he's Jacob, the werewolf. But no, look, he was there for her. He was there for her. He was supportive of her. He just like really showed up for her. He was like really like establishing a genuine connection with her. And meanwhile, fucking main character boy is just like, oh god, I gotta get with Gwen. Gwen's so hot. Gwen's so cool. But you're a good friend though, you know. But Gwen's like, all right, well, Gwen needs me, so I'll see you later. Like, he seemed like very much like an opportunist friend. Like he's just like, you know, he's gonna go where opportunity goes, and he's gonna lean on his friends for support until they're not needed, and then go. Like, no, girl. And also, it's high school. You don't need him. He can do his own thing. Whatever. Like, it's a high school crush. You guys are gonna break up in college. Let's be real. Go with the hot man. Go with the hot man. But here's my fan theory on why they didn't end up together. These two at the end. These two. Hot Streak. That's his name. Hot Streak was gay. Hot Streak was gay. After rewatching the movie recently, I watched a couple weeks ago just because why not? Hot Streak is gay. And that's why he has such a one, he's like an outcast. He you know, we blame like his whole father being a villain thing. Like, no. He has a thing for like the main character boy, always trying to like, you know, one up him and all this other thing. That is a crush. He had a little crush on that little boy. It's like, he is, and the reason why he was so close to, you know, Ivy Bitch was just because He was just like being a supportive gay ally. Like he was that gay best friend. He's a homosexual, and we all know this. And that's my fan theory. That's basically canon because I said it. Yes, Warren and Lila. That's their names. Thank you. Should have been together. Everyone, yeah. That's the only reason why they're not. They're not together because he's gay. That's the only thing that makes sense. Because I'm like everything points to them being together. Or he's gay. That's it. There's no other explanation. Okay, so we're going with Valorant. This movie's we're going Lilo and Stitch 2. All right, so this is Stitch as a Glitch. This is also a very show. I forgot how long the show lasted. The show lasted for a long time and then lasted longer in Japan. Like there's a Japan sequel to the Lilo and Stitch cartoon. Valorant. Yes, I did. Okay. Then Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, cartoon. It doesn't have Lilo in it. They like replaced her. Like Stitch just like moved on from Lilo, and I'm like, that's weird. You're gonna be mid. You're gonna be next to you. You're gonna be next to your buddy. Nope. Oh, nope. There we go. Chicken Little. I love Chicken Little. I love Chicken Little. It's a good movie. Chicken Little's just good. Like it's just a good movie. Like I could just put that on. It's a good time. The soundtrack's good. We gonna fight you. I mean, someone's gonna fight me. Someone's gonna fight me by the end of this. It's just a good movie. It's fun. I enjoy it. I like the soundtrack. I like the story. It's very simple. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it on Disney. It is a classic. Like yeah, it's a classic. It's good. Narnia for Narnia. Yo, you know I'm gonna put. Hold on. Like, mouse is glitching. One sec. No. I've seen Narnia. I like Narnia. Narnia is also Disney. It's also a classic. The first one specifically. It's good. I mean, there's nothing much to say. Yo, I'm not gonna lie though. Fucking, what's his name? What is his name? Professor X, that man. Freaking the Goat Man. I don't know what happened. James McAvoy. James McAvoy. He's been doing some. I don't know what happened, but like that during those movies, nothing. During Wanted, nothing. While he's Professor X, nothing. When he became that crazy guy in that M. Night Shyamalan movie, I forget. I think it was Glass and the other one when he had a split personality. Did things to me. Goat Man can get it now. Goat Man can get it. And honestly, I want it. I could be me and Professor X could be two bald men rubbing each other's heads, just like, yeah, you like that? You like that, Daddy? Read into my mind. Let me give you some brain. Anyway, good stuff. Krunk's New Groove. Moving on from that. This one is also another introduction to the show, but also unnecessary. I love Kronk. I love Emperor's New Groove. But this movie is very unnecessary. And also it doesn't really add or change anything. It just exists. Bambi 2. Okay, Bambi 2 is funny because like the only reason why it exists is to explain that Bambi's dad didn't abandon him and he was this that because in Bambi 1, his dad just leaves him. And it was like, okay, like it's just like his dad leaves, he's left with his mom dies, and then that's it. But they're like, no, we're gonna add Emperor's New Groove is iconic. Oh, it is. That's on this list. This is the sequel, but I love Emperor's New Groove. But Bambi 2, it's just like they were just like, nah. I swear, Bambi's not a statistic. He had a daddy. Let's make a movie about it. It is unnecessary, but it's pretty alright. Like it's mid. Like it's not bad. It's not great, but it's like okay. Like I could put it on. It's not bad. Disney Cinderella. Okay. This one's okay. I know it's a classic. Actually, I'm gonna put it right next to this. Snow White. Princess movies gonna go together. It's a classic, but like my issues with Cinderella is that, and I've talked about this on my stream. Like if you've seen my Kingdom Hearts playthroughs, but my main issue with Cinderella is like the movie is not really about her. Like she's not the main character. She is the MacGuffin. She is the plot point. She's the plot that makes everything happen. She just exists in her world. And I'm not saying that she needs to be like a girl boss, is a go-getter, and like despite the patriarchy, and just like, be like, I don't want to clean these stairs for you, you step bitch. I'm my own woman, and I can make my own choices, then leave. Because like, no, it's like what, like this 1700s, and she's poor, so no, where's she gonna go? That's stupid. But like the whole movie is like about the mice. It's the mice movie. It really is. It's about Gus Gus. It's about Jacques and how they help her, which is fine. But just like I kind of really wanted to see more like Cinderella, Um, and I do like the overall messaging in Cinderella. And I think the author also said this. It's just that it's the overall message is like, it doesn't matter how good of a person you are. It doesn't matter like, how much you try to do things, or just like, if you really want to like pursue something in life, sometimes you just need people to help you out. It doesn't really matter how kind you are or how good you are or any of this stuff, or if you stay positive. It's just about, sometimes you need help, and that girl got all the help in the world. Bless her. I want that. I want to be Cinderella. Cheetah Girls being just like, I don't want to be like Cinderella. Wait for a man. First of all, Cinderella was not waiting for a man. She was just living her life. She was like, well, I'm in a shitty situation. I'm going to make the most of it. Let me play up my mice and give them clothes. And then maybe like, sweep them stairs a little bit. That's all she wanted to do. That's all she was doing. But nah. She was not waiting for no man. She was like, going to a ball would be great. But like, if I can go, I can go. If I can't, I can't. Like, Cinderella was just like, Cinderella is like every American now. She's just like, well, look, situation shitty. I'm gonna make the most of it. Might as well. Like, look, I might not be able to afford my own health benefits. I might have to like clean for like 12 hours a day for some bitches I don't like and do a job I don't care for. But I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm like, Cinderella's relatable character. Love her. Shaggy Dog. This was what? Tim Allen was a dog? I didn't see it. And I don't want to see it. The Wild. Oh, this was their answer to Madagascar. Right. And I don't think I've seen it because the animals looked weird. Because like, here's the thing with the design of the animals. They were cartoony enough to not be realistic, but too realistic to be fully cartoony, and it was very uncanny for me. So I'm like, I don't like it. I don't want to see it. No, it's an uncanny valley for me. I don't want it. Okay, so Cars 1, right? The Wild was good. Madagascar was better though. I'll take your word for it. I'm not gonna see it, but we're gonna go with Cars. All right, Cars is a good movie. I liked it. It's cute. Life is a highway. That's all I remember from it. I mean, I remember the movie, but like when I think of Cars, that's the first thing that comes up. That's it. What the fuck? Leroy and Stitch. God damn it. This is about why though. It is redundant. Stitch, okay, promoting the show. Stitch 2, okay. Also with the show. This one, all right, we're getting ridiculous. Leroy Jenkins? No. I don't know. No. Anyway, we're doing Dead Man Tell No Tales. People don't agree with me on this one, but I'm gonna say it. If I could rank the pirate movies, this one's not terrible. The first 3 are not terrible. Like the first one's amazing. Like that's oof. But I would say overall, this one is a good movie. Like I could put this on and be like, okay, it's fine. Yeah, I don't really have any complaints about the first one. I mean, the third one. Besides, it's just long. It's kind of redundant. But that's it. I like this. The second one's much better, but it's all right. It's okay. Brother Bear 2. I never saw it, but yeah, I never saw it. That's it. Nightmare Before Christmas. We were just zooming by these. All right, cool. I watch this every year, and it's actually, you know what? This is going on Disney. It's close to God tier, but it's not quite there. I mean, Hot Topic. This had Hot Topic in a chokehold. Every emo kid's just like, oh yeah, I want the jock to my Sally. oh, I just want to live like not before Christmas. I think those are song lyrics actually too. It's just like we could be like Jack and Sally. I forgot what song. Look it up. Um, Here's my reason why it's not that great. Is because it's like it ties up but not well. You know, like the music's amazing. The music's fucking great. I watch this movie like every year. This movie's great. I have no problems or complaints with like a lot of the pacing with this movie. I think the pacing's fine too, but like the plot with Jack and Sally comes out of fucking nowhere. Like Sally stalks the man and like wants that bone real bad. She wants bone daddy. She wants to get boned down. I'm like, I get that. But then Jack doesn't really reciprocate the feelings for her until like the very end. There's no sign of them actually having a friendship or knowing each other. And at some point, Sally just can tell the future. She's like, "Oh," and Jack's just like, "Oh, you had a vision? That's cool." Like that's just a common thing that happens. I'm like, have you guys? Do you guys have like a friendship? Like, is that better? You guys hear me? Jesus, every time. When did that die out? And I have to go stop it. Dark Knight. That's happened twice already. Is that better? You guys hear me? Yeah, that's happened twice so far. I don't know what is going on with my mic today, but like it just like whenever it wants to, it just like dies out. It's stupid. All right, let's go back to. All right, we're good with the mic. All right, we're back. Cool. I don't know why it does that. It's stupid. So, all right. So, I don't remember how far I got with my rant, but yeah, but basically what I was saying was the Jack and Sally subplot makes absolutely no sense. I don't want to repeat all that. But basically their subplot makes no sense. If you question why, I'll repeat it later, but whatever. Man, I can't be happy. The Jack and Sally's. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I guess this is why people have headphones on when they do this. Anyway, maybe I should do that. Should I be that guy? Should I be that girl and have headphones? Should I do that? Should I actually do my job well? Oh my god, I'm gonna fight y'all over Night Before Christmas. LMAO. I know I saw that too. Like I love Night Before Christmas. It's just like the Jack and Sally subplot makes absolutely no sense. Um, and it's just very last minute. It just kind of feels like it was just tied in through in there. Like they really build up Sally liking Jack, but we don't really get to see Jack reciprocate the feelings till like the very end. So just like, why you do this? Um, So yeah, it's like it's good. It's like one of the best one. It's one of the best. It's also technically like the Disney legality behind it is very just like technical. So I'm like, it's technically not really a Disney movie, but is, but not, you know? So it's there. Fox and the Hound 2. But why though? Cinderella 3, yo. This is good garbage. This shit's good. I love it. Like, alright, I'm gonna put there we go. Yo, like, Cinderella 3, it is so good. Compared to all the other Disney sequels, this is that bitch. Like, Cinderella is like doing it. The prince is a character. Um, but ultimately, the plot is kind of weak. I think they could did more with like the whole like the evil stepmother stole the wand and it's like rewriting everything over. It's really interesting. Don't forget about you. I'm a um like Cinderella 3 is good, but like, you know, the plot's kind of like contrived anyway. And also, it one thing makes no sense with this movie. And someone pointed out this out to me before is that in the last movie Cinderella 2, I think it's like Anastasia, not Gisela, Anastasia. The fact that I know their names is a problem. Anastasia meets this baker man and ends up with him. And then for some reason, in the third movie, there's no record of him. She's not living with him. She's not dating him. She's not with him. What happened? We don't know. It's as if he never existed. So I'm like, did she get to the wand and erase him from history too? Which is weird because there is a scene at the end credits when they show all the paintings and Baker Man's there with Anastasia. So I'm like, did y'all break up? Like, I need the context. You had your happy ever after. I don't know what happened. So yeah, Cinderella 3 is good. It's good garbage though, overall. Me too, my favorite couple. Right? They were good. This one is I'm not oh, Bridge of Terabithia. This is Bridge of Terabithia? I don't remember this movie. Like, I remember the movie. No, I think I lied. I remember that little girl swinging on that swing, and then that's it. But I don't think I've ever actually fully seen it, so I can't give full judgment. Treasure Island. You know what's funny? I just talked about this with Treasure Planet. I forgot about Treasure Island. Treasure Island. I don't remember it, so it's just gonna go there. Meet the Robinsons. Ooh, Meet the Robinsons is oh good. Meet the Robinsons is good. It's a good movie. I like it. It's cute. Doesn't really do much. Doesn't do too less. It's just a good movie. Pirates of the Caribbean 2. Is this wait? Oh wait, I lied. Oh, this is this right. I got the names confused. I thought this was 3. Dead Man's Chest is the second one. Okay, yeah, good movie. That's the last. Pirates of the Caribbean 3. It is okay. Yeah, after thinking about it now, I'm just like, it is okay. You know, it's like, yeah, it's just like great, okay, like good, and then it's just like okay, and after that, they should have stopped. Book was better. Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those book were better kind of movies. That's Treasure Island, right? Yeah, it's like Treasure Island. Like I said, if they're gonna do a remake of Treasure Island, Treasure Planet makes the most sense. Like it's modern, it works, it's fun. Ratatouille. This inspired so many memes that I quote on the daily. This is a good movie. I like it. It's fun. I still do that sometimes. Where it's just like when I'm behind someone with their hair, I'm just like, "You will cook for me, rat." I do that with my sister's dog all the time. It's very unsanitary. Oh, Enchanted. I have a whole thing with Enchanted. So Enchanted is a good movie. But but here's my thing with Enchanted specifically. This is what started Disney's whole oh yeah, let's make meta jokes on ourselves. Let's do meta commentary. And it's got an old and redundant. Look, okay. It's not it just because it doesn't always work. It doesn't always work. Because like, okay, yes. There's a lot this is basically like if a classic Disney princess was in the modern world. That's the whole thing in the movie, and it's really cute. I love the movie. Amy Adams, amazing in this movie. James McAvoy, always good in every movie. Wait, not James. Is that no? That's not James McAvoy. I'm sorry, I got my James is confused. That's James. Martison. I'm sorry, I get these pretty white boys confused all the time when they have the same name. Disenchanted. I'll talk about that. But I like Enchanted started that whole like meta commentary on everything. They're just like, oh, we gotta point out all the flaws in Disney movies. I'm like, don't just like let it's a fairy tale. Let it be a fairy tale. Let it be fantasy. Um, because like every movie now, ever since this movie, is just like a oh yeah, because like princesses do this, and oh we have to correct that, and now the live action ones try to like course correct everything. They're just like, we can't have Beauty and the Beast where Belle's not a feminist. Let's make her have a washing machine and teach girls to read. When it makes no sense, because Beauty and the Beast, the original story, was published in a magazine made for women because women read during that time. Like I don't why do these people have beef with a bitch reading? Like I don't get it. Like what? Like oh, Belle's an inventor who makes a washing machine. Does that tie into the movie later on? Her being an inventor. What's the point? What's the point? Give me that. Oh, and then freaking even in like the live action Aladdin, which I actually like that movie. Jasmine, it was just like a gets a whole solo. Like Jasmine needs her own song. Let's talk about her not being silenced. I'm just like, okay, I love that song, but we're gonna have at the end of the movie have a whole ballad about her not being silenced when Jasmine is canonically the most outspoken and upright princess in like all Disney at that point. So the most outspoken girl gets a whole song about how she will no longer be silenced. And because you couldn't fit it in the movie, you're just like, let me stop time in order to sing this song. No. Like, oh, and then Ralph Breaks the Internet, same shit. They're just like, oh my god, because like a princess, were you kidnapped and enslaved? You have magic hands, magic hair. This is what it means to be a prince. Like, I get it. Okay, I get it. You made movies. You made movies, and now you can make fun of them. But Jesus, you've been doing it for the last 10 years. Shut up. The joke's old. Shut up. Just make movies. Just make movies and stop making remakes. That's it. Aladdin, good movie. Um, National Treasure 2. But why though? It's very unnecessary. Because the first one was like a nice interactive treasure hunt, you know? They're like really looking for a treasure. But this one's just like, okay. Like he has to like prove his innocence or his father's innocence, all the innocence. I'm like, this is stupid. Is this Prince Caspian? Girl. Mid as fuck. Wally. Wally is a good movie. I liked it. It's very cute. It's cute. It's good, man. It's a good movie. It's good. It's really okay. You know, something feels wrong about like Sky High being in the same level as these. Sky High, I'm sorry, going back. You're going to good garbage. I love Sky High, but it's garbage. It's good garbage. Also, a lot of the cast of Beer Fest is in that movie. Don't know why. Ariel's Beginnings. That is very mid. Wait, which one's Ariel's Beginning? Oh, that's the one with the dead mom. Oh, and then right, the music box, which is stupid. Like Belle's mom. I mean, not Belle's mom. Sorry, Ariel's mom in this movie is just stupid. She's like, I dropped my music box. I gotta swim back to go get it. Oh no, humans! Ah! Like, you know what? After saying that, but why though? Also, especially since they already had the Little Mermaid cartoon show, which was really good. No, useless. Um. Oh God, Beverly Hills Chihuahua. I've never seen, and I don't want to. I don't want to see. I remember the commercials, and they haunt my dreams to this day. Jesus, no. Tinkerbell, never seen. Don't really desire to see it. People are upset that the new Tinkerbell was black, and I'm just like, she's a fairy. Should not matter. Alice in Wonderland. Oh, that is a good movie. Yeah, good movie. I had to think about it. That movie's an acid trip. It's definitely better than it overall. It's better than Snow White and Cinderella. It's a acid trip, man. You're on drugs the entire time. It's a good time. It's a good time. Weird movie, but ultimately good. High School Musical. I think Hook killed her mom. That's my theory. Oh yeah, that all the movie. Yeah, always people always try to connect all the movies together. I'm like, some of them make sense. Some of them is like, this is a stretch. High School Musical 1. Sorry, this is Disney. um and not because of, all right, not just for personal opinion, but like this movie started a whole fucking movement. Cheesy, it's campy, it's stupid, they're gay. It's just, it's dumb. They don't even kiss. Troy and Gabriella don't even kiss in this movie. At the end, they hug, and I'm like, this was a build up to this? They just hug? Like, but like, it's the thing is like, it's iconic. So like, this is pure Disney. Like, so much so that they have a fucking show based on the music movie, based on the show, and that's going on now, and that's crazy. Olivia Rodrigo. This is the origin of Olivia Rodrigo. This movie is why she exists. That's nuts to me. Disney, because it's just insane. High School Musical 2 is a good, okay. They have a great soundtrack, and I love watching Zac Efron on that golf course. It's the funniest thing in the world to me. High School Musical 3. That is mid. I'm just glad it's over. Bolt. Yo, Bolt is god tier. I love Bolt. I love Bolt, and I'm gonna say it. This is Miley Cyrus's best movie. We had Hannah Montana, but Miley Cyrus's best movie. Guess Gabriella Ballad was yeah, the best Gabriella Ballad isn't. Two had the best music. I think one was the better movie. Yeah, that's my head. Yo, but Bolt, Hannah Montana's best movie. Like, she was good. She was a really good voice actress in this one. Like, she sounds like Miley Cyrus, but like, she was very emotional. It really made me like John Travolta. I'm like, it's good. Bolt is such a good movie. I could put that on any day, and I'm just like, this is amazing. Up. Up is Disney. Actually, no. That first 8 minutes, that movie's got tier. I'm sorry. Wait, no. I thought about it again. It's a good movie. It's really good. I love the first 8 minutes. It's so sad. You go through every emotion. I'm like, oh my god. But I can't help but think, just like, why couldn't they just adopt a child? But whatever. Okay, maybe they couldn't. Maybe they didn't have the paperwork. Maybe they're on a list. I don't know their life. But my thing is just like, after a while, I don't really care for the villain. I don't really care about the villain that much. The plot kind of like goes away from itself. I mean, no, it's good overall, but it's just like, at certain points. It's really good. I love Up though. Up is good. I'm gonna put Up next to. I'm not ranking these, but it just kind of feels like if I was gonna rank these Chicken Little, yeah, that's right. That's exactly how it would be. G-Force. These are hamsters. No, never saw it. Don't want to. Oh, Ponyo. Poyo. It is a good movie. It's not the best one of the studio, but it's good. Oh, A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. I see this, and it just, here's the thing with this one movie. It makes me want to watch Muppets Christmas Carol. Like, it's not bad. It's not great. It's okay. Ponyo, I love Ponyo. It is very cute. But A Christmas Carol, absolutely. I love, it makes me think I want to watch the Muppets. Every time I watch this one, I'm like, all right, turn this off. We're watching the Muppets. If it was Jim Carrey as Scrooge with a bunch of Muppets, my cocaine, give it to me. Princess and the Frog. This one is a good movie. The music's really good. The villain's okay. The pacing's good. I like Princess Tiana a lot. Couple things with this movie though. One, I know everyone complains that just like she's a frog for the whole time of the movie, but I feel like if they were gonna do Princess and the Frog in a modern day take on it, her turning into a frog is a good twist. It's just unfortunate that the first black Disney princess was the one to turn into a frog. I'm like, I feels intentional. Feels like that was on purpose. But also, not just, I'm like losing my voice a little bit. Not just that, but they also have the whole, and I always hate when movies do this. I understand why they did, and it also ties into why I feel like, okay, there's a reason why the first black Disney princess is a frog, though, like for most of the movie. They go into the whole traditional, like, the movies do this where, like, if they cover racism or a time period where there is racism, there's always just like that whole, oh, to make everyone feel involved in the community and not really make it realistic. They're just like, there's always just like, the bad people are racist, like the people that she's trying to actually get, like, money from, and just like, the whole bank, like, they're definitely racist. There's like, oh, we don't really deal with Yokan. I'm like, oh, racist people, they're bad people, but they're bad white people. But the good white people aren't racist. Like her friend and her father who owned that plantation house, which they're just like, oh yeah, we love Princess Tiana. She's so great, and she's like one of the family, and she wants to work for what she got. Oh, I appreciate that so much. We want to help any way possible. They're the good white people because they're not racist. They always do that shit. They did that with that's why I didn't like Hollywood when that came out on Netflix. Like, that was that fucking the guy who made American Horror Story. I forgot what's his name. That gay man. He always does that shit. Just like they always do that. Just like, okay, if they're gonna have white people, they're gonna have good white people who aren't racist, and the bad white people are the racists. When in reality, because of the environment and because of the ecosystem at the time, most people were either racist or had some sort of bias against black people or some sort of prejudice. Like, not saying every single one was racist, but like they always had some sort of prejudice because you don't really understand the race or ethnicity that you're not familiar with. You don't really understand people outside of your community. Like, that's more realistic. The best interpretation that handles race very well is Remember the Titans. Remember the Titans handles race so well because not everyone was racist, but they had some form of prejudice against each other, and they didn't all understand each other at first. Even the coaches, like, you had freaking the main coach, there was like the white coach. I forgot the actor's name. I'm bad at actors' names. I'm terrible at actors' names. And then he's just like, black coach, I don't understand you. Why are you so hard? Why are you doing this? I should be head coach because I'm white. And then later on during the movie, he's just like, okay, I get it. I get it. I get why I'm not head coach. Like, he knows what he's doing. And I'm just like, of course he does. He's Denzel Washington. Ryan Murphy, thank you. That gay. Right. Which, by the way, Ryan Murphy is just Ryan Murphy. Him as a director, him as a creator, he always, two things. One, if he's gonna have gays, they're all gonna be like come from a factory of like Henry Cavill and like fucking any equivalent of that. I'm just like, any built mayonnaise looking man. They're gonna be in that fucking show. Whatever show he's doing, they're gonna be that. There's gonna be gays. And I didn't. That's the thing in Hollywood too. I really didn't like Hollywood just because they had like they had like a whole gay subplot, right? Focusing on I forgot the actor's name again, and the real life actor. Something Rockaway, whatever. Anyway, so they focus on that, but they also have this main story dealing with this black actress who's up and coming for a movie. And for some reason, Pose was really good. Pose was good. But for some reason, they only had racism handled sometimes, but also that falls under the same trip that just like, oh, racism only exists sometimes. For the good white people were not racist, but the bad people were white racist. I'm like, this is Hollywood during that time. There's a lot of racism. Her becoming an actress is the big deal. And I think there was only like one, and I remember the show like vividly. There was only one issue with her being casted and just like that going out to the public for like maybe 5 minutes in one episode, and then by the end of it, everyone's just like, we just never discuss it again because we're back on the gay subplot. And I'm like, okay, that's great. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you have a gay minority character during that time, shouldn't he be the most discriminated against along with the black female actress? Because, like, the gay black man in that movie, I mean, in that show, he just kind of, like, exists. Like, maybe there's a little prejudice against him, but not really a lot. Not really enough to even be, like, a huge part of the plot. He's just a love interest at that point. But shouldn't he kind of be, like, a really big focal point during that time? That's just me. That's just, yeah, I didn't like Hollywood. I always go on these rants. Sorry. Alice in Wonderland. Okay, going back off my soapbox. Alice in Wonderland was very mid. Because it was a weird retelling, but also sequel to the original Alice in Wonderland. I'm like, it's, I was confused. I'm like, I don't know. Peter Pan. Jesus Christ. All right, this one is okay because God, Jesus is a racist. It's the whole Native American thing for me. It's the whole Indian calling for me. It's called we're gonna hunt the Injuns for me. I'm Native American. This is okay is as good as it gets. I'm sorry. No, Prince of Persia. I had no interest of seeing, and God never. Toy Story 3, God tier. God tier. This is the best. This is the best Toy Story movie, and the fact that they're making sequels is stupid. No, it makes no sense. Why are they making Toy Story 5? Why are they making Toy Story 5? Why is there 5 Toy Stories? That makes no sense. Don't do it. Toy Story 5. Stupid. Andy's coming back. Why? What was the point of 3? What was the point at the end of 3 then? Why is Andy coming back? Stupid. Tangled. This one is Disney. Everything about it is really good. I love the plot. I love the characters. I love the music. Mandy Moore is really good. It's just good. It's just a good movie. It's fun. It makes me feel things. It makes me feel emotional. Tron, no interest in seeing whatsoever. Mars Needs Moms. Heard of it, never seen it. Will never see it. This is the 4th Pirates, right? Yeah, it's just Jack Sparrow. It is, but why though? It's actually not. Actually no, I lied. It's not bad. Out of this one's not bad. This one's actually not bad. It just was very unnecessary. It just like it doesn't need to exist, but I don't hate it. Cars 2. All right, this one's no. This one's worse garbage. It's not good. Because like it's about Mater being a spy. That's just why. I don't know. This is the Winnie the Pooh movie. I think it's called Winnie the Pooh. It goes with the other ones. Just Pooh gets its own category. The Muppets. I love the Muppets. You can't go wrong with the Muppets. This one is also okay. It's fun. It's cute. And you know what? I hate that they made like a show with the Muppets. Like it's kind of like a parody of The Office. Where, like the Muppets are like running a business and like a show for Miss Piggy. That show was good, and they took it off the air. And I'm just like, bring it back. That show was actually really good. I enjoyed it. It was good. John Carter, no interest in seeing. Terrible. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Actually, never seen this one. No interest. Oh God, this list is so fucking long. I gotta stop. All right, we're gonna start speeding through this because God damn it, Jesus, I didn't realize it was this long. I've been ranting. I've been going on these like really fucking big social political rants. Shit. Okay, Brave. Brave. Brave is I gotta get through these. Jesus Christ. All right. Brave is a good movie. I like that she has hair. It's beautifully directed. This one threw me off though, because like the whole one was just like the advertisement, just like if you can change your fate, would you? And then just like you think she's going on a magical adventure. She's gonna like fight all these people because they really focus on the bow and arrow. I didn't know her mom became a bear. I'm just like, okay, her mom's a bear. Where's the adventure? Are you guys going to go on an adventure together? They're just in the woods, hanging out, bonding. And I'm like, okay, I wanted a magical adventure. Like, she's fighting people, but okay. Brave. Why not? What is this? The Odd Life of Timothy Green. Never seen. No interest. Like the poster though. The poster's actually really good. Frankenweenie. Did see. This movie's good. I like this movie. It's a good movie. Wreck-It Ralph, the first one. Wreck-It Ralph is also a good movie. I like the cameos. I think it's really cute story. Very basic. The plot twist was very obvious, at least for me. It's a great and powerful. This movie was trash. I remember. Oh yeah, so this was the story I was gonna tell. So I remember I went to go see it with this guy on like a date, and then he just wanted to make out the whole time, which I'm like, all right, sure. I never did this before. It was more like an experiment thing. I'm like, I could make out through an entire movie, right? And I didn't realize there was a family behind us the whole time. Because we didn't pick back seats like normal people. We picked like mid seats. And there was a family behind us. So they just watched us make out the whole time during the movie. I'm like, why? I never again. But that date wasn't even that good. It's just bad times. I have bad memories from that movie. But also I remember rewatching the movie. It's not good. Monsters University, I would put at mid. It's mid. It's not good. It's not great. It's whatever. Lone Ranger is also mid. It's actiony. It's unnecessary. Why is Giant Up Native American? I love how everyone like who plays Native American is just like, oh, I'm like actually 1/16 Native American. Everyone's 1/16 Native American at this point. No. Planes. Never seen. No interest. Frozen. I'm like speeding through these. I'm like, I didn't realize I had like this whole damn list left. Jesus Christ. Frozen 1. Okay, I know the advertising got crazy. I know everyone's actually this one is a good movie overall. The reason why it's not like high up there is not because like the marketing and all this other shit. It's just because it got very there was a lot of last minute changes in the movie because of Let It Go. Like the story was supposed to be so much different. Like they were supposed to have what were they gonna have? They're gonna have things. Oh yeah, they're gonna have freaking Elsa be the villain. Elsa was gonna be full villain. She was gonna do like all this other stuff. And then they had like a big plot point with Lord Wesselton, which is why he's like in the movie, because like he was in the original draft. But then like they sold it all off for this plot twist of Hans, and then everything's like thrown together last minute. And it's just not really, it doesn't really hold up that well. But overall, the music's great. I love the characters. It's good. It's a good movie. The first one's a good movie. Saving Mr. Banks, the story of that's how they got the rights to Mary Poppins. Right. This one is pretty okay. It's a pretty okay movie. Like Tom Hanks. Can't go wrong. Oh Jesus Christ, this movie. Davy Crockett. I don't remember this movie. I remember seeing it, but I don't remember enough to really talk about it. The Muppets Most Wanted. Oh right, this movie. God Jesus. All right, this one's good. It's okay. This Muppets movie is pretty okay. Like I could put it on and I'll laugh a bit. Maleficent. Maleficent is good. Oh, Maleficent 1 is okay. They threw me out. I mean, they threw me off that the fact that just like a lot of it is a giant rape allegory. I'm like, there we go. Because I'm like, oh, this is weird. This is a twist. Wasn't expecting this in my Sleeping Beauty movie, but okay. Angelina Jolie's great. The characters are good. Actually, Angelina Jolie's great. I don't really care for anyone else. Angelina Jolie. It's Angelina Jolie the movie. It's like this Tomb Raider. This is it. It's really good. Fire and Rescue, no interest. Big Hero 6. This one is Disney. It is almost one of the best superhero movies, but it's like, actually no, this one's God tier. Yeah, this is God tier actually. Yeah, Big Hero. Yeah, Big Hero. It's good. It's good. I love it. I love Baymax too. Into the Woods, and it's weird because like you think this movie would get a sequel out of all of them, they don't. And I don't get that. Into the Woods. Into the Woods. Into the Woods. I had no interest seeing. I've seen the play. I've seen the songs, but it's like whatever. The Cinderella remake. All right, this one is a good movie. This is actually one of the best Disney live action adaptations because you can't fuck up Cinderella if you just tell the story of Cinderella. Like it's good. Like they told the story of Cinderella. They gave it a good perspective. They didn't make her like such like a like all powerful, just like a oh I'm changing my own destiny kind of woman. She was good. Like she's good. Can't complain. Tomorrowland. I have no opinions on Tomorrowland. I just have none. Inside Out. Inside Out was a good movie. I liked it. I like the emotions. I love the voice actors in that movie. It's fun, very emotional. It's good. It's like it's what you expect. See, at a certain point, Pixar just keeps making movies that were just like they hit your emotions, but you kind of expect it. So like you don't really have that like same like, oh my god, this is so new. Oh my god, this is refreshing. It's just like, okay, you're gonna feel emotional. You already know. Like, all right, you know what you're gonna feel already. It's expected. So like, it's all right. The Good Dinosaur. No interest of seeing. I'll probably watch it with my niece at some point. Yo, Zootopia. You know what I mean, Zootopia. This is Disney. You know what it is? Because Zootopia is literally just American Beastars. Like it is the same, almost the same exact story, but the Disney version of Beastars. Like it's Beastars. Like so you know me, I'm a fucking furry. So like I like it. Like why they make that fox look like that? Um yeah, I'm gonna you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say it's good. I'm gonna say it's good. I'm not gonna be biased. I'm like it's a good movie. I recommend Zootopia though. I love it. I love Zootopia. Pinocchio. This is a movie with a man with a big nose. This one is the original one's actually the original one's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like it's one of the better animated ones. I'll put it right next to Alice in Wonderland because they're cousins. They can kiss. Lady in the Tramp 1 with a racist Chinese cats. All right, so like Jesus, it was racist. But it is overall pretty okay. I'm putting this with Cinderella and Peter Pan. There we go. I think it's okay. I have nothing really that strong against it. No strong opinions. Like when I have no strong opinions, it's just there. Jungle Book live action. This one is the best live action. Yeah, this was the best live action one because the original Jungle Book's not that good. It's boring. The pacing's drawn out. It's and anyone who's just like, oh no, I love that movie as a child. Watch it now. I watch it now. Just watch it now with clear, fresh eyes. That movie is long as shit for no reason. I think it's only like maybe 89 minutes, but it feels like forever. That movie's long for no reason. Um, this one is worst garbage. That's Through the Looking Glass. It's not good. Um, Finding Dory. This one was pretty good. Where's Finding Nemo? Is that here too? Yeah, I think it's like I'll put it right. It's like I'll put it next to each other just so they can kiss. There you go. Big fucking giant. Never saw. Don't really care. Pete's Dragon. I saw the original. I never saw the remake. So, Moana. This one is a good movie. I'd say, yeah. I'd say. Is it a good movie or is it Disney? It's like right. It's in between. Like I'm gonna put it up here. It's like it's right in between this. Like it's good and I like it. But like the crab, I don't really care for the crab. Just because like I feel like he was like set up to be a villain and then they didn't. Jungle Book is God tier. The original one or the remake? Because I have concerns if it's the original. Because no. Yeah, Moana's like right in between these ones. The remake. Oh yeah, the remake's amazing. The remake's fucking good. Like that's why it's for me it's like between Disney and God tier. Like it's really good. Um and unfortunately this is what set all the other live action remakes to like try to be like this. I'm like, no, you're not that girl. Yeah, Moana's good. But like I feel like they were setting up the crab to be the villain or like a villain for that, but like it's like a subplot. Because the true villain of this movie is Maui. But it's good. It's a good story. I like it. Beauty and the Beast live action. Jesus Christ. Okay, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney movie. My favorite Disney princess movie is Beauty and the Beast. Jesus, this is mid as fuck. This is so mid. It's just it hurt. It hurt. And you know what's the better version of this is like if you go on Disney Plus, they have like her as Belle, and it's like a live action 30th anniversary special where they just sing the songs and tell the story. That shit is good. That shit is what the movie should have been. I'm just like, oh. And I was just saying before I watched it, my friends were like, yo, I wish the live action movie was like a little bit more bizarre in Beast Castle. I wish they had like the weird hands from the walls, like from the original Belle Beat from fucking the French original movie. By I think the director was Jean Cocteau. I can never. I always every time I go French, I always speak Spanish. Jean Cocteau. Because like he had things like weird ass hands and shit. They made the castle weird. And I watched that anniversary special. They had those Jean Cocteau hands. I'm like, they listened to me. They made it weird as shit. The Beast looked weird as shit. It was amazing. That's what the live action one should have been. But no. I love that anniversary special. I want to marry it. Oh, this is the okay, this one's worse garbage. This one's stupid. This one ruins all the characters. It ruins all the characters. And it makes no sense. So to summarize, Nightwing from fucking Titans is just like, oh no, I want to see my daddy. My daddy can't come only once every 10 years. I'm like, okay, first of all, whoa. Let's backtrack to the third movie. Let's backtrack to the second movie even. Okay. When freaking Jamie Jones, Davy Jones took out his heart and turned into like that squid guy, that was because he did not have any love and acceptance for anyone else but the sea. So he turned into a sea monster. That was his curse. He turned into a sea monster because his love was the sea, not Calypso. Because when he was with Calypso, he started to turn back into human. We remember that from the third movie. Okay? Okay. So there was no reason why Will Turner looked like a fish person. There was no reason for Will Turner to have that same curse. Will Turner does not have that curse. Will Turner's only curse was that he cannot go on land. And that was only, if I remember correctly, it was only if when he returns 10 years later to see his wife and his kid and whatnot, they were not there to reciprocate, because that's what happened to Davy Jones. Calypso was not there to reciprocate that feeling for him, to reciprocate everything. So then that's why he got cursed for 10 years, and now he can only go on land every 10 years. Like, consistently. At the end of the third movie, end of the third movie, Elizabeth was there, waiting for Will, 10 years later. So I'm just like, I'm pretty sure she's like, they're able to see each other. That's okay. That's one thing. Two, nothing is stopping Elizabeth from being on that boat. Nothing is stopping them both living on that boat. Nothing is stopping them, because like Will's only thing is that he can't go on land. He could still go on the coast. He could still go around. I get he has like a job to do to be Davy Jones. Sure, why not? Gotta collect hearts and souls and whatnot. I understand that, but like he can visit. Like he can dock. He can dock easily. Like, it's not hard. The movie's stupid. Also, I hated that they made fucking Barbossa. Oh yeah, I had a daughter, but I don't know anything about her. Oh my god, this star watching bitch is my daughter. Oh, I love her. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna sacrifice myself for my daughter, who I just found out exists right now. I'm like, no, that's not even in character for Barbossa. It's stupid. The whole movie's stupid. I hate it. It's stupid. It's dumb. The only good part about it is that we saw a little backstory with oh my god, I forgot his name. Johnny Depp's character. He was the main character. Fuck. Captain Jack. Like, which that should have been the movie. The whole movie should have been a prequel with a younger Captain Jack and how he got the Black Pearl. That should have been the movie, because Jesus Christ, that movie's terrible. I love pirates, so I was very hurt. Cars 3 was okay. Nothing good about it, nothing bad about it. It's just okay. Coco is a good movie. My only real problem with this is just like, I remember at the beginning of the movie when Coco goes through the gates and freaking, I forgot, like his uncle that he doesn't know is his uncle is like also like getting like pulled back or something, he doesn't just turn to his left and be like, "Oh, who is that man?" And then the family could have been like, "Oh, that's your uncle. We don't talk about him." And then he could just like put two and five together, made 17, and then they could have easily resolved the entire movie right there and then within the first 10 minutes. I have to rewatch the movie again because like there's more details to that. But I'm like, I remember this movie because I remember watching it originally and being like, they could have just solved this movie in 10 minutes. Like the first 10 minutes of him being in the afterworld. But okay. I love it. Great movie though. Great music, great story. It's cute. Old Yeller. Old Yeller. This movie is good. If you know the story of Old Yeller, you know why I'm laughing because like you know how it ends. Poor Old Yeller. Poor Old Yeller. A Wrinkle in Time. Why though? It's not good. No one even talks about it anymore. Incredibles 2 is okay, good. Okay. It's between good and okay. I'll put it at good, but it's between those two. Uh, it was a long-awaited sequel, but it didn't really deliver as much because we didn't get to see the variety and different like character development that we got to see in one. Um, a lot of the roles were reversed. It was like Elastigirl being the hero, and then Mr. Incredible being the one to kind of like balance his home and family life. That's great between them, but we didn't really get to see that much development with Dash or Violet. Jack, yeah, he got powers and it was cute. But like Violet, we don't really get to see any development like we did in the first movie. So I feel like it was very divided. Also, that villain girl, lesbian. Let's be real, lesbian. We know she was a lesbian. 100. I thought her and Mrs. Incredible were gonna have a thing. I'm just like, oh, she's gonna go lesbian, angry lesbian. That's it. Christopher Robin is a Winnie the Pooh movie. I don't. Winnie the Pooh movies are just like you can't not. You can't. You like. They're its own thing. I'm sorry. I just whatever. The Nutcracker. Oh God, I remember this came out. I had no interest in seeing it. Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph Breaks the Internet. This one is mid as fuck. I didn't like the meta commentary with Disney princesses. I didn't really care for the story. It just okay. The whole thing is about meta commentary, but it's like Mary Poppins remake. It would be okay, but then Lin Manuel. Jesus, that man is everywhere. He should not be. Dumbo. I think this one is like the worst one. This might be the worst live action Disney movie. This one might actually be the worst one. Aladdin live action. All right, we're gonna do. This was a good movie. I have very little complaints about it. The only thing that's kind of sucks is just like I feel like they could have made Will Smith more, let Will Smith be more Will Smith than Will Smith trying to be a Will Smith version of Robin Williams. Other than that, it's good. And I don't like my biggest thing with the whole like meta commentary on Disney now is that like they're trying to course correct. And I've mentioned this before, but I didn't like the villain. I didn't care for Jafar in this one because they wanted to course correct and be like, oh, everyone's pointing out that the villains are queer coded, so we can't have the villains queer coded or be flamboyant or any of that stuff. So then they made like Jafar boring and sexy. I'm like, look, I love a good sexy Jafar. I love me a big sexy Jafar. That is absolutely. But like the reason why the villains worked in the past in the original movies is that they were campy. They're fun. They're stupid. And it's great. That's the shit we love. But when you did this, I'm like, no. Jafar did not sell it for me. He just seemed mean, which I get, but like, no. Toy Story 4. But why though? I like that Bo Peep came back, but why is she like a Saiyan warrior? Wasn't she like part of a lamp? Um, yeah, no, she's like a Jedi now. It's weird. The whole thing's weird. Also, it takes away from 3 because 3 was the whole thing. Just like, okay, they moved on. They're someone else's toys now. The story is over. Now this one's like, oh, we're ending Woody's story. No, you're fucking not. Why are you ending Woody's story? Woody is a toy. Like now, just like, oh well, what makes it? Now they're trying to make it philosophical. Like, what's a toy? What classifies as a toy? But no, it's not that complicated. Child plays with it, then they grow up, and then they either keep it, they give it away at the Goodwill. Like, it's not that complicated. Stupid. Lion King remake. This is worst garbage. And that's because my biggest problem, because like if you were going to make a live action version, Jafar voice was not intimidating in like the original. I know, right? Oh, God, the voice actor in that one's fucking amazing. Um, Lion King, look. If you're gonna make a live action Disney movie, especially with animated characters, make it animated. And this is my thing with like any animated thing, because like if you're gonna bring animation into live action, make it flamboyant, make it cartoony. You got to bring some elements of cartooniness, especially when you have fucking lions who don't have face emotions. So when fucking Mufasa dies and Simba's like this, like of course he does. He's a fucking lion. Why are you making him realistic? Make it just like more like animated, because shit is an animated movie. Like I remember seeing I Just Can't Wait to Be King. That whole song in the original animated movie, the whole environment changes. Everything's more scenic. Everything's more saturated. You're like, okay, this is definitely a whole event away from reality right now. I'm like, oh, okay, I can suspend my disbelief. I'm believing that just like Simba's hopping around and going on ostriches and shit, like in the Nintendo game. And then we got like the live action one, just like, okay, we're in the same environment, nothing new's happening, and I guess they're singing because they're just running around. It's just not good. It does not translate well. And then like, look, I know people were excited about Beyonce being Nala, but like Beyonce was just very Beyonce. Like Beyonce's Beyonce. Beyonce's a Beyonce voice, and that's it. Like I couldn't watch it and not think Beyonce. And then they had Spirit in there, and I'm like, is this Nala singing or is it Beyonce? I don't know. So yeah, it's not good. It's not a good one. Sleeping Beauty, the original. This movie is actually really good. I'm gonna put it with it's the best one of these. Like I said before, but like the original movies, the movie's just bland. It really was. I've said this with Sleeping Beauty and other movies before. Like a lot of the early Disney, especially the princess movies, aren't really about the princess. They're like the plot. They're the MacGuffin. They're like the thing that's involved, and they're the point of view character. So they're technically the main character, but they're not the true protagonist. Like the true protagonist in this movie is Maleficent and Prince Philip. That's it. It is their story. No, is it Philip? Yeah, Prince Philip. It is their story. She's just the MacGuffin. Sleeping Beauty was beauty in it. That's it. Because like here's Sleeping Beauty's whole story, and people like will defend just like, oh well, Sleeping Beauty is yeah, because they're the main characters. Like people will be like, oh, Sleeping Beauty didn't do much, she was asleep. I'm like, all right, no. This is Sleeping Beauty's whole entire plot. She was born, she was cursed by Maleficent because her parents didn't invite her to no party. So I'm like, okay, petty, very petty. So then she was lied to her whole life, taken from her family to live in the woods with some fairy bitches, and then when she was older is told, hey, we lied to you, you're a princess. And she's like, oh, you have to go back to the castle. Then she's like, oh, so goes back to the castle. She's like, okay, this is my life now, weird. Then pricks her hand on a spinning needle, goes to sleep, and then wakes up. She's like, what the fuck is happening in my life? Like, Sleeping Beauty is about a story of a girl who's just like rolling with it and just like has no idea what's going on in her life. She just like, the fuck is this? I feel bad for her because like things just happened to her. She just like woke up one day just like, I'm gonna be great, and then just shit goes wrong. Yeah, but like Maleficent is like, she was truly evil, and it's great. Like no dramatic backstories, no, oh, but she was really good. No, she was just a bitch. And Philip was just like a true hero, and it's good. It's a good movie. I love it. I still have a lot to get through. Jesus Christ, kill me. Maleficent 2. All right, I'm biased on this one. So where's Maleficent? Maleficent 1 is here. This one's good. And because they were just like, well, how are we gonna continue Maleficent? Let's make it for Andrew specifically. We have Michelle Pfeiffer being a fucking petty ass bitch who's poisoning bitches and just like being a fucking maniacal mastermind. We have Maleficent who's just like killing it, selling it. We have a war, people die, another fairy dies. I'm like, they're killing off a main character. I'm like, this shit's intense. Like they commit mass genocide in this movie, and then Angelina Jolie comes back from the dead wearing a fucking god outfit with like her titties out. This was for me. Fucking love it. It's good. Yeah, Maleficent too, because they were just like fuck it. And the thing I love the most is they just had an original idea. No source material, no nothing. They're just like, let's just make what we want. That's what you got to do. Just make a good movie. Make a good movie. Live action Lady and the Champ. Lady and the Tramp. Same thing. It's okay. It's actually, I think this is more acceptable than Lion King, to be honest, because like Lady and the Tramp is like a okay movie in general, but like this one was just unnecessary. But they did animate the dogs a little bit better than Lion King. Frozen 2. Only like same idea as Maleficent 2. They did their own thing, but like the story is long for no reason. I feel like they could have just like went a little more. And honestly, they could have cut off Kristoff. Kristoff and Sven had no reason to be there. Olaf had no reason to be there. It really should have been a movie about them. And also the plot makes no sense because it makes absolutely no sense because like the whole thing is like her family's just like, because in the first movie, her family's just like, Elsa has these powers. We don't know what to do. What are we going to do about Elsa's powers? Oh, well, we got to hide these. Conceal, don't feel. Don't let it show. Meanwhile, the backstory is just like, oh, we met in this magical forest where powers were normal and, you know, the elements helped us out. And, like, your mom actually could, like, you know, control the wind, kind of. And I'm like... And y'all, like, confused about Elsa's powers? You're just like, oh, where do these fucking powers come from? How do we stop them? Are you fucking serious? Like, bitch, you grew up with this shit. And now you're just like, oh, we don't know what to do? Stupid. It's just like, yeah, it's just like they convoluted the backstory too much. It was like a soft retcon. Elsa's great, Anna's great. Everyone else, no. I love Kristoff and Sven. I love them too, but they had no point in being in that movie. No point in being in that movie. Like, either give them a bigger role, a bigger part, or just like don't. That's it. Onward, did not see. It's Tom Holland and Chris Pratt on an adventure. Artemis Fowl. This is Ghetto X-Men. Did not see. This one is probably the worst Disney live action remake. Jesus Christ. And I hate the backstory behind this because like they were just like, oh yeah, we want to make a Mulan who's like more realistic to the source material. It's going to be like a Mulan that's just like, you know, not focused on like the dragons or anything because it's going to be like realistic. Okay. They said that shit. Then like a month later released a trailer where it's like, yeah, Mulan's going against a witch who turns into a fucking bird. And I'm like, are you serious? Then I watched the movie and just like, Mulan has chi, and only boys have chi. And that's not like a special chi. They just say chi. She just has a chi. They don't know what chi is, because chi is just life energy that everyone has. And then I saw who wrote the movie, who directed the movie. White people. Why are white people like behind an Asian story? Have Asian better yet, have Chinese actors and actresses and writers and people on staff. Have Chinese people behind the Chinese material. Maybe get some source material there. So I'm like, you're just like, oh, we want to be hyper realistic, so we won't have Mushu. But at the same time, we gonna have a witch, and then we gonna make it like Kung Fu Hustle. I'm like, y'all stupid. This was a bad movie. This is bad. And they're just like, oh, well, we don't want to have Mulan fall in love with a general. That would be bad. So we're not gonna have Shang in this. I'm like, that was never an issue. That was never an issue. Why are you making an issue? I want my bisexual adventure. Like, what? I want the representation. I want a bisexual king. But no. And it was just dumb. It's just not good. Also, the villain wasn't, even though the villain wasn't like that intuitive in the original, this one's even less. But I did like who the actor was for the villain, because it was Mowgli in the first live action Disney movie. There was a live action Jungle Book movie in 1998, and that was an awakening for me. I'm just like, yo, this is doing things for me. I remember that movie. Right, is that movie on here? I hope it is. I might watch that later. Hide the kids, because tell them to go to sleep, because daddy gotta watch that movie alone. Okay, but anyway, moving on. Soul. Soul was an existential movie. Jesus Christ. We watched this with my niece, and I'm just like, he was bisexual. Absolutely was bisexual. Shang is bisexual icon. Him, Freddy from freaking Scooby Doo, bisexual icons. And my theory, based on material that I've read, material that I've been around, and just like following Spider-Man for years, Peter Parker's bisexual. Marvel will never do it, but he's so bisexual. Um, Soul was an existential movie. I remember watching that with my niece, and we were just like, this movie is not for her. This movie is for us. It's about enjoying life and just like, sometimes just gotta kind of like accept life for what it is and just be happy with what you got and being alive. I'm like, holy shit, I'm gonna cry. Raya, this was a good movie. But again, they keep making movies where it's like, they exist and there's no villains or nothing. And I miss a Disney villain. Like, I miss a Disney villain. Make a villain. Make them go against something besides freaking feelings and childhood trauma. We get it. We have childhood trauma. Everyone does, but it can't always be the villain. Let the villain just be like a guy with a weird twirly mustache. Cruella. I love this movie. It's long. That's the only problem, is it's way too long, but it's good. It's a good movie. I like that it's its own thing. It's basically in the same vibe as Maleficent. It's just fucking long. It's fucking long. Yeah, Raya is cute. I love that movie. The Gay Fish movie. Gay Fish movie. All right, so Gay Fish movie is also a good movie. All right, so I was gonna make a TikTok about this like a year ago, I think. I'm like, why? Because someone asked like, how is this a gay movie? I'm like, homegirl, Disney will never say it because like they want them views, they want the ad revenue, but I guarantee like give it 2 years and at a Pride whatever, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, happy Pride, and it's gonna be Luca and fucking the other one whose name I forgot. And it's gonna be them together just hanging out, happy Pride. I'm like, yeah, they're gay. Or at least Luca's bisexual, but like whatever. Because here's the thing. That entire movie is the generalized queer experience. It just is the queer experience, whether you're gay, whether you're trans, is the queer experience. It's like, first of all, you have parents who just like raise you a certain way and don't want you to be like something else. Then you want to escape it, go to the outside world, have a found family with somebody who's like a little bit more experienced than you, and then they have like a cute little relationship, someone that you're like really like close to, want to get to know, want to share your hopes and dreams with. You picture riding a Vespa with in the fucking to the moon that's made of cheese or some stuff. I'm like, they're gay. They are gay homosexual. You're having a gay fantasy. Um, and then like he gets ostracized, and just like when he's like outed from being in the closet from being a fish man, he just like, no, not me. It's the other one. Like, he was afraid of getting outed. Like, the whole thing is a queer experience. Like, the whole movie is a queer allegory. Like, can you not see it? It's Luca. Luca, queer experience. It's the queerest movie that Disney made in recent years. Like, it's queer. It's just very queer. I love it. Very cute. So again, I'm not going to do any of the superhero movies. I'm going to put that on here. Is that a roach? That's a roach. I hate my life. Yeah, I'm just going to start doing that because I'm going to make this a whole separate tier ranking. Because the superhero movies, I have a lot to say with all the superhero movies. That is an entire different rant. So we're gonna just get a hold of that. I'm gonna do Star Wars though, the new Star Wars movies. I'll include those. Because it is a very Disney Star Wars, so it's a little different. All right, let's do that. That, Thor, Spider-Man, Captain America, Thor. Damn, there's a lot of it. They had like they really had every freaking Marvel. Also, these posters are ugly as fuck. I always hate the giant person, then everyone looking in the background with the action pose poster. That's a thing. I'm like, because like compared, like look at some of the original posters. Simple. Airbud, you know what it is by looking at it. Flubber, guy's face, you see goo. Princess Diaries, you have Mary Poppins, and you have just like this new age princess. Like, you have shit going on. But then you have like the new posters, like stuff, and it's just everything, everywhere, all at once. I'm like, these are ugly as shit. I hate them. All right, so that's all the superhero movies we have. Jesus Christ, I'm glad I took a nap because we are gonna be here for a while. All right, so we have What the hell is this? Swiss Family? I've never seen that. I don't know what a Swiss Family is. Oh, Jungle Cruise with the first gay? Yeah, this is but why though? Cuz also, why is The Rock every he's the same character in every movie. He's the same character in every movie. He could be just walking around in a fucking jungle ass like safari shirt, and it could be any movie. I'm like, is this Jungle Cruise? Is this fucking The Pacifier? Is this any movie? He's the same character. Like, I've never seen like he's been acting for years, but there's no versatility. He's the same person. Um, I love classic 70s, 80s posters and everyone in them. Like with the new Stranger Things. See, that works because they actually work it into the actual environment. They work it into the background. They actually make it intuitive. They make it dynamic. They make it like a part of it. But this shit's just like just throw everything together and hope it works. I hate that shit. Encanto was good. It's really good. Again, childhood trauma. But the music's really good. The character's really good. I think it's actually one of the better ones of the new-ish movies. I'm gonna go over this list again later. Just a Turning Red. This one is a good movie. I love this movie. It's good. Good. Again, childhood trauma. We're just doing generational trauma forever. I love this. I actually made a commentary track for this, but it got corrupted, so I couldn't do anything with it. But I remember watching it. It's funny. It's good garbage. Like, this movie's garbage, but it's good garbage. I recommend. Like, it's so stupid and it's dumb. And they make Kingdom Hearts references in it. I'm like, oh, that's perfect. Good garbage. Made for me. Lightyear. I feel bad for this movie. I do, but it's mid. I'd give it mid. I'll give it mid. I'll be generous. Because, like, I feel bad for it. Yeah, Turning Red was amazing. I love it. It's cute. It's a really cute story. I love the animation style. I love the soundtrack. Yo, that boy band, I downloaded their album that day of. I feel bad for this movie because, like, they really tried to make something of it. However, they should not have used Buzz Lightyear. And they shouldn't have made this, like, a backstory with it, like, where it's just like, oh, this is the movie Andy watched as a kid. No, the fuck it's not. No, the fuck it's not. If anything, they should have played it where, like, this is a remake or a reboot of the Buzz Lightyear that Andy saw as a kid. And we'll have it be like, oh yeah, Andy is watching this as an adult now. That makes sense because everyone's doing is reboots, remakes, and everything. Because, like, this ain't the original Buzz Lightyear. No. Let me go to it. I know it's down here. Hold on. Where is it? It's not here? Okay, it's not here. But, like, no, because there is already a Buzz Lightyear movie because there was a Buzz Lightyear show where it's like Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. That is the movie that Andy watched as a kid. I don't know. This was a remake. This makes no sense. Absolutely not. Don't at me. I already know. You said that shit before when that shit came out years ago. No, Disney. Don't gaslight me. All right, Pinocchio remake. But why though? It doesn't do anything, doesn't add anything. It's cute, but, like, no. They also take away elements of it that, like, worked in the original one, but doesn't work here. Like, they take away a lot of stuff from Fantasy Island. The donkey scene, which was horrifying in... The donkey scene was horrifying in the other Pinocchio movie. Where is it? Yeah, in this Pinocchio movie. But then they kind of, like... It's still creepy, but it's like, it doesn't hit us hard. Hocus Pocus 2. Ooh. It was... Oh, it's between good and okay, but I'll put okay. It's like a high okay. It's okay. It's not bad. I could watch it again. I think they forced, like, the music act. Because, like, the music song they forced. It wasn't the same as I Put a Spell on You. The music choice was, like, kind of odd, too. They made a lot of callbacks and references and everything. I feel like they were going to make a sequel. That's what you expect. But also... I didn't like the conflict resolution at the end. Because Winifred's just like, oh my god, I lost my sisters. Oh no, I want to give up everything because I can't lose my sisters. I'm like, not Maleficent, I'm sorry. Winifred is a maniacal, hell-bent, egotistical bitch. she would have been like, you made me kill my sisters. I'm going to kill you and this entire planet. Like, she would have not gave a fuck. Like, she'd have been like, oh, you made me kill my sisters. I'm going to kill everything you love. Not just like what do I do without my sisters? Like, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I get what you're trying to do, Disney, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work for irredeemable characters. Winifred Sanderson is an irredeemable character. She's a bitch. She is evil. That is her whole thing. She's literally she literally praises Satan, who in this universe is like very, very evil. So I'm like, no, just don't try to give every villain a character to redemption. It doesn't work. Bothers me. So no, you don't get to go any higher. God damn, I ranked a lot of movies. Jesus Christ. Disenchanted. It was good. It was a good movie. It was actually, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's not as high as Enchanted, but it's a good movie. It's good. It's good. Strange World. Unfortunately, I didn't see it, and so did everybody. No one did. They're really just like, hey, we're gonna have a gay character. We're just never gonna talk about it. We're just gonna release this movie. Hope for the best. Live action Little Mermaid. This is actually the best live action one. I'm gonna say good movie only because one, it's a remake. I think she kills it. The Prince kills it, but I hate the new Lin-Manuel songs, and also, goddamn it, Aquafina. That's the only points against it. Because Melissa McCarthy is great. I like that cute little date they went on. I like they expand upon it. I hate all the new Lin-Manuel songs. Watch it sometime. Oh, Strange World is good. I might watch it later. I might do a commentary track on it. Little Mermaid's, it's good. It's a good movie, but like there's also like small issues compared to the original, which you can't help but compare. Like Under the Sea. Under the Sea slaps, but first of all, I hate the guy's fake Jamaican accent for the crab. I just don't. And I hate when they just like they had the Jamaican crab like Ariel, and then they cut to actual Jamaican people in the movie. So it's just like, okay, in comparison, your accent is shit. Like, get an actual Jamaican guy to be Jamaican. I don't know. Crazy idea. So maybe do that. And also like the whole Under the Sea song. The whole point of the song is to show what is going on in the song. You have the newt playing the flute, the bass playing the bass. Like you had the black sing, the blackfish singing. You didn't see any of that shit. They just said those lyrics and no visual representation of the hot crustacean band. So like either change the lyrics or have the hot crustacean band do the things you're saying. Like, it makes no sense. Like, oh, you're saying the newt plays the flute, the carp plays the harp. I'm just like, where? Wait, I don't see the band. Are they in the back? Where's the band members? Like, where's the harp? Like, the whole thing is like, it's supposed to be like the musical elements are supposed to be far removed from reality. You're supposed to suspend your disbelief and just like believe, just like, okay, all this magical shit can happen. That don't sit right with me. It just don't. Scuttlebutt, the tea, the gossip. God, no. I hate it. I hate it. Oh. Jesus. I hated that whole scene. I was like, God, kill me. 101 Dalmatians, the original. This one is a good movie. Yep, it is good. I'm putting it up with, up here. There we go. Actually, yes, because Cruella kind of kills it. Love her. Elemental, didn't see it. Just came out. I'll probably watch it later. All right, now we get to like weird territory. Actually, yeah, the whole next Ant-Man also. Yeah, you're here too. Yeah, this whole next section is gonna get fucking weird. Cause like it's like traditional Disney movies and also, huh? Alright, so we have, which Star Wars is this? Star Wars, The Force Awakens. This is the first one. Oh, they put in order. Good, thank you, because Jesus, these names. Force Awakens. This one was a good movie. It's basically just a rehash of everything you like from the old Disney movies. They set up Finn to be like a Jedi in the future. They set up Rey. They set up all these characters great. I didn't think Poe would be such a big character later on, But it was Oscar Isaac, so I kind of figured like, you know, you gotta get them buns out there. So okay, Oscar Isaac, I get. So, but this is a good setup for all the characters. This was if you're gonna do like a new trilogy, this was a great setup. And also, I know Han Solo wanted like friggin' Harrison Ford had been wanting to kill Han Solo for years. He's just like, please put an end to my misery. And they're just like, okay. He was happy with it. So good for him. Speaking of which, we have which one is this? The Last Jedi. Is this the second one? Okay, Last Jedi. This movie was trash. God, garbage. um, but not the worst garbage. It just is dumb. It's just a dumb movie. Just because it makes no sense and it's stupid. And they don't know what the Force is. The whole thing with the kid side plot was dumb. The whole casino world unnecessary. Rose's subplot. You all right? So this is my thing. This is what they should have did. And I'm gonna say very briefly. All right. So Rose had a good setup to be more of a more of an involved character, wanting to help out. Her going with Finn to freaking the not Palpatine, the other guy, fucking the guy got sliced in half. Like going on that spaceship with Finn, in character. Her wanting revenge for her sister, in character. Like these are like good elements to bring to her character, and I think like the actress was really good, but like they don't handle her well. And then they just give her like a random side plot, and then they're just like, oh, let's go on this casino planet for like an hour. I'm like, okay, why? And we don't really get to like have more of her, or just like have her try like get vengeance for her sister, or like get redemption for her sister. Like it's just dumb. And then they make her plot about like, you know, having a relationship with Finn, and it's like, did you need to? Did you need to? I think the thing with them, I don't remember any of the characters' names. It's bad. Kylo Ren and Rey, their weird MySpace like web chatting that they did through the Force, I didn't mind it. It makes sense for them to have like some sort of connection. I mean, they're basically cousins, so I'm like, okay, whatever, makes sense. Sure, they have a strong thing with the Force. They're different sides of the same coin. I get that. I like that. That was good. And I like the idea that Rey was like a nobody. I kind of like that idea. Like if they were gonna have Rey have a backstory, have her be a nobody, have her just be a random person. Um, I didn't like what they did with Finn at all. Finn was unnecessary, and Poe was completely like, one, he probably shouldn't be involved anyway. Like Finn was just like, Poe wasn't really set up in the first movie to be anything, so this should have been his setup. But then the whole like plot of just like oh yeah, we didn't tell Poe any of this, that we're just sitting here and blah blah blah. Meanwhile, Poe's forming like trying to form a fucking coup on the ship to go against like the Admiral bitch and Leia. And it's just dumb. I'm just like, just tell your crew what you're doing. Why are you just sitting here for like an hour and not telling anyone anything? It doesn't make sense. It's just like, and people defend this movie still. Some people defend this movie and they're just like, oh, you know what? You know, it's just like, people just saying it's too woke. It's not that it's too woke. It's just written bad. It's a badly written movie. And then we have freaking Leia, who like should be dead. She should have died in that movie, but like, nope, she's Superman. I'm like, this is bizarre. I've seen the Force do some shit, but like, it does not give you superpowers. I hate it. Also, I didn't like Luke in the beginning. I'm one of those people. Just because like Luke was just like, oh, you know, oh, I'm gonna stay away from the Force. I don't want to be involved. No, 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 no. What you should have did with Luke, an easy fix, easy course correction. Have Luke be just like, look, the Force is all about balance. If I get involved or I become a part of this will actually be too much good into the world. Because all Star Wars is about is the balance between good and evil, dark and light. That's the entirety of Star Wars. Luke, who studies like the Jedi manuscripts and all that other shit and talks about, oh no, the sacred text. He should have just been like, look, I can't get involved because like if I add an imbalance to the Force, something even more evil will come. If you add too much good, more evil will come back. You add too much evil, more good will come. I can't be involved in this, and that's why I've been so low-key and hidden away. My involvement would bring something more to the Force. Add that shit, because that's the entire plot of Star Wars, would have made sense. But no. Instead, Luke's just like, oh, I don't want to. Oh, I almost killed my fucking nephew because he's, I don't know, maybe evil? I don't know. What? It's not in character. I just, I hate it. Worst garbage. I talked myself out of it. This movie is, but why though? It just like it got better, but then like all this movie was just trying to rewrite this movie and then make a movie and then end the trilogy at the same time, and it does not work. It's just bad. That's it. But this is god awful. Um, Rogue One was actually pretty good. I liked it, and I liked when they killed oh, the whole Vader thing. That was amazing. The Vader scene is like the best. Solo did not see, don't care to. Sword in the Stone is kind of cute. It's okay. It's good. Okay movie. I'll play with the other ones. Yeah, it's here. Mary Poppins, the original. Yo, Mary Poppins is poppin'. Mary Poppins get be poppin'. Wow, you're so cultured on Disney knowledge. This there are so many films. Thank you. This is insane. I've seen too many. And like this like all the superhero ones, again, I'm doing a separate tier list for on another date because there's a lot of superhero movies I gotta talk about. But yeah, I've seen a lot compared to the ones I'd never seen before. That's crazy. I need help. I love movies. I just love movies. Mary Poppins is a good classic movie. I will put it with the other classics. It is good. I love it. It's cute. Good cast. Good music. Good everything. Jungle Book. The original. This one is not good. It is mid as fuck. This movie is long. It is long and it's not good. I'm just like, oof. Ooh. Like, I rewatched it recently. The music's good, but the plot drags forever. I'm just like, halfway through, I'm just like, what is this movie about? What is this movie about? Where is this going? You're just having Mowgli exist, and then the end, he's just like, all right, well, I gotta go. I'm like, no, it's not good. Eternals. Ooh, I feel bad for Eternals too. I feel bad for Eternals. No, I will say it's mid. It's not as bad as everyone thinks, but it's also it leaves a lot of questions. Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Superhero movies, I'll do it another day. But I feel bad. But yeah, ultimately it's mid. It's just a mid movie. I feel bad because like this movie, the cast was good. They had so much to do with the movie, and then Marvel set up a lot of shit that just gets ignored now because the movie didn't do good. Like there's literally like a fucking god of some sort coming out of the Earth's surface, and no one's talked about it in any of the recent Marvel movies. I'm like, half a body is out of the Earth. How half a body is coming out of the planet, and we never talk about it. Like that's a weird thing to set up and then just never talk about because you think that'd be important. Wakanda for sometimes. This one is pretty good. I like it. I like the first one better. I like the setup. I like the payoff. Um, Even though like a lot of characters do die in this movie. Oh wait, damn it, I forgot. Again, superhero movies I'll do separately. Shit. But granted, like the deaths don't hit as hard. But yo, Sea Daddy can get it. I'm just saying. Guardians also. Yeah, all the superhero ones are like just going here. Um, Halloween Town. Here's the thing with Halloween Town. It's okay. I know a lot of people are against that because like they love Halloween Town. But here's the Halloween Town. Fucking, they're just like, oh my god, I love Halloween. It's great. Oh my god, I'm a witch. Let's go to Halloween Town. We're in Halloween Town. Oh no, my mom's turned into fucking stone or a zombie or some shit. I don't know. Oh, Agatha lost her powers, which she will do every movie from this point. Like, most powerful witch. Lose her powers like every fucking movie. Okay. And then fucking they're just like, oh, we gotta bring them back. Oh, I got an idea. Let's make elements for this potion. Half this movie is them collecting elements or these ingredients for a damn soup. They're making soup ingredients. That is all they're doing. That is the plot. I'm like, it's okay. It's an okay movie. Classic, but okay. Oh, we're going Disney Channel. Oh, we're going Disney Channel Originals territory. Shit. Damn, there's a lot of fucking. Oh my god, I feel like there's more. I feel like there. Oh my god, there is more. Oh my god, there was more. That's why it felt like this list never ended because there's more. Because I looked for Buzz Lightyear of Star Command before, it wasn't there. Now it's there. I'm like, oh my god, this list is never ending. I'm gonna die on this stream. This is it. This is it for me. Okay, I said I was gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. All right, Smart House is okay. It is okay Disney movie. I like it. It's really cute. The house is jumping. The house is jumping. Stars Layla from Futurama. Really good. What the fuck is this? Love Bug. Never seen. Never seen. Halloween Town 2. Look, everyone's against me on this one. They're just like, not as good. This movie's good. It has a good plot. The final conflict's very half-assed, but ultimately, it's a better movie. You get time travel. The time travel makes sense. You get a whole portal dimension. You get it's good. It's cute. It's the better of the Halloween Town movies. Cadet Kelly, which by the way, they were lesbians. Lesbians, good movie. Lesbians. They were so much sexual tension between Hilary Duff and Chrissy Colson Romano. I'm just like, these are lesbians, and I want it to be a thing. I want them to kiss. I want them to smooch. God, they're lesbians. Lesbians. I love it. Cheetah Girls. This movie is it's okay. Um it's not a great movie, to be honest. It's not. And I hate when that dog falls in a hole. I'm like, all of Manhattan ain't gonna stop for a damn dog in a hole. That is a Tuesday. There's bigger issues. New Yorkers don't give a shit about no dog in a hole. Oh, let's sing to the dog. No, I'm sorry, that dog's dead. Kim Possible the movie. This is what started Ron and Kim dating. This was also a good movie. It was cute. It's good. This was a good end to the series, but they kept going because money. Basically the same thing with Fairly Odd Parents. They had a good movie, then money happened. SpongeBob, same thing. SpongeBob movie was supposed to be the actual end of the series, but then money happened, and now it's still going. Proud movie, Proud Family movie. I'm losing my voice ever slowly. I'm waiting for my kiss. It's in the mail. I told you it's coming. This movie's mid, only because I like Penny Proud's plot. I like the story of them going to Hawaii. I didn't like those damn peanuts. That's like a me thing, but the peanut plot was weird. Also, I hate Zoe. I just hate her. And like, there's a handful of animated characters I just hate. We have Lila from Hey Arnold, Ash Ketchum from Pokemon, and Zoe from the Proud Family. I hate all of them. I don't know why. I just do. Whatever. Let's see. Windy Woo Kung Fu Warrior. All the Disney Channel movies. They might get their own rankings separately, but like, yeah. Also, good movie. Camp Rock. This one is garbage, but I will put it mid. The music's good. That is it. Camp Rock 2. But why though? Kind of speeding through this. Phineas and Ferb, never seen. Actually, never watched Phineas and Ferb. Teen Beach Movie, I actually saw recently. It's stupid. I'm gonna put good garbage. Like, it's so dumb. It's so stupid. Maybe because I just recently watched it, but it's so stupid that I'm like, yeah, I love Demi Lovato. I do love Demi Lovato. Oh well. The Aristocats. Is this the original or like this is the original? Also, racist Asian cats. Disney had a trope there. It was like, you Asian, we're gonna make you a cat, and we're gonna be very racist about it. Ultimately, this was a okay movie. It's not my favorite one. It's not bad. It's basically in the same realm as Lady and the Tramp. Oh god, this Descendants. Jesus, I've watched this. I'm gonna give Descendants 1 good garbage. It's like, it's not good, and the plot makes no sense. The Disney relationships make absolutely no sense as well too. The casting also not great, but it's just, I don't know, it's just campy and stupid. Descendants 2, no, I'm gonna put, but why though? Like, you get one. Descendants gets one movie. Everything else, no. Never seen. Tangle. This is the sequel. This is also to promote the show. I mean, look, the music in Camp Rock's amazing. And also Descendants. Like, Disney always slaps with music, but not all their movies slap. It's like, good music, movie. Tangle. This one was to promote their show. This one was, I've actually never seen. I've only seen a couple episodes of the show. Kim Possible, no interest in seeing. Fantasia. This is Disney. This is God tier Disney. This is God tier Disney. This is, when you think Disney, you think Mickey Mouse with a hat. Like that, when he has the hat on, shit's going down. I'm surprised they didn't do that in Kingdom Hearts yet. I mean, they did a little bit, but not really like full extent. Like, I want full powered Mickey. Super Saiyan Mickey. I want that. Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. I actually love this movie. But for some reason in my head, because there's a cartoon world in this, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, when I remember it, it starts as that, but then turns into the movie Little Nemo, which also has like a flying bed and a cartoon, which those are completely different movies. And then it turns into the Wizard of Oz sequel, and it's just weird. But this is a good movie. I like. This is actually a really good movie. I recommend. Um, Robin Hood, the original one, same story as Jungle Book, but for some reason, I talked to like any girl you talk to. Where's Jungle Book? No, I'm gonna put a. It's okay. Well, Robin Hood's okay, but I actually no. Any girl you talk to, any girl you talk to, actually no, it is better than Jungle Book. I'm gonna put it. You know, it's right in between. I'll put it up here. Um, any girl you talk to, when you talk about like their, especially like if they're in their 30s, you talk about like what Disney character did it for them, they're gonna say, I love that sexy fox from Robin Hood. I'm like, y'all furries. And people are surprised, like, oh, wow, there's so many furries now. Disney set that up. You see the sexy fox and Robin Hood, not my taste, but whatever. But like people are just like, oh yeah, oh, that did things to me. I'm like, the Fox boy? Y'all weird. But then you have me with Zootopia, and I'm just like, okay, I get it. Which that's basically, I told you, that's American Beastars. That's American Beastars. Damn, it's just like Disney raised furries. Disney made furries. It's in our blood. All right, so this is like the Winnie the Pooh movie. Like you have all the other Winnie the Pooh movies. Like you have the remake. You have Christopher Robin. You have Piglet's Big Adventure. But this is like the Winnie the Pooh movie. Like this is one I grew up with. It's a good movie. It's cute. It's wholesome. It's cute. The Rescue is Down Under. My sister, my niece, and me just recently rewatched this, and for some reason, it starts off good, and then you just kind of fall off of it. It's like one of those movies, like just like you remember being good, but then you rewatch and you're like, I don't really care that much for it. I'm gonna put a mid. It's a mid movie. Pete the Dragon. Oh, Pete's Dragon. I always call it Pete the Dragon. This one is pretty okay. Not that much to say about it. It just he's a dragon. Black Hole. I don't know what that is. I don't want to know. Robin Williams Popeye. This movie almost ended his whole acting career. This movie performed so poorly, was not well received. People hated this movie. They're just like, this is not Popeye. This is not Robin Williams. This is stupid. I love this movie. Good garbage. Amazing garbage. This is best garbage. I love this movie. I love this movie. It's good. It's not good, but it's good. Fox and the Hound is the only animated movie that can make me cry hysterically. Not gonna lie, it is a good movie. I'm gonna put it up here. It's the scene where like the old lady has to give up the dog. She has to give up the dog. Yeah, Pete's Dragon's pretty good. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. She has to give up the fox, and then they sing that song, and you see the look in his eyes. It reminds me of my grandma, and it just makes me sad. It makes me so fucking sad. I'm thinking about it now, and I'm just like, and it just sucks because my grandma just passed away too. So I'm just like, now I'm really emotional. Okay, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, because movies don't make me cry. Movies don't make me cry. I don't really feel emotional at movies. But goddamn, something about Fox and the Hound that gets me. Tron, the original, it is pretty okay. Can't complain. Like the original, it's not bad. It's very dated, but it's good. The fuck is this? What is this? I've never seen this. I don't know what this is. It scares me. I can't even read this. What? Okay, I don't. You're here. I don't. You're scaring me. The Reluctant Dragon. I remember this, but I don't remember enough to talk about it. Oh, my favorite one. Return to Oz. Holy shit. Return to Oz. Goddamn, Return to Oz. All right, so if you don't know about this movie, yes, Demi can sing. Yeah, she got them pipes. Yo, you know Demi Lovato's just like, yeah, nah. I'm back, and all I'm gonna do now is remake all my music as punk rock covers. They did that for me. They did that for me. That's my workout playlist. I'm just like, oh, Heart Attack? Oh, fucking so good with the punk rock cover. All right, so if you don't know about Return to Oz, again, it's because Disney wanted those MGM rights. They really want they want them so bad. So like, let's make our own Wizard of Oz content. This came out in the 80s. Um, it's based more on the book. That is also with the same name. I think it's also Return to Oz. And it is creepy. They use a lot of characters that weren't used in the Wizard of Oz original movie just to avoid copyright. It is terrifying. And one of the main like villains of this movie is like a witch who she has a whole case. I remember this very vividly. A whole case, a whole hallway full of different heads that she puts on. So she takes off her head and puts on another head all the time. And there's a scene where they all start screaming at you. I'm like, this is terrifying. I love this movie. I love this movie. It's a good movie. Good movie. It's a good movie. Good movie. It's terrifying. I recommend. I recommend. Oh, and the classics are here too. I was wondering where the classics were. Okay. The Black Cauldron. That movie was way ahead of its time. It's actually pretty good. It's actually a pretty good movie. It's like it's a movie that feels like a movie, but people weren't expecting that because like it's not really a princess movie. It's not really like it's an actual adventure movie based on a book, and it's good. I like Black Cauldron. Recommend. Great Mouse Detectives is about two mice who used to date and now they hate each other. They are exes and they are just mad at each other the whole time. This is a pretty good movie. It's okay. It's like a high okay. I'm giving it too much praise. I'm putting it with the other Disney movies. There we go. You're going maybe like before Peter Pan. I don't know. This one is Flight of the No, never seen. Huh. I'm gonna look up some of these movies. I'm like, what is? Yeah, Cool Runnings in this bitch. Yo, okay. I'm gonna talk about Cool Runnings. Oliver and Company. This is, if you guys didn't know, this is just Oliver Twist, but he's a cat. It's a good movie. It is. It's literally just Oliver Twist. Like it's Oliver Twist, but he's a cat. You just need him with a bowl going, please second off some more. Same movie. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the original. Yo, this movie's good too. Yeah, this movie's good. It's good. My knowledge of physics now, it makes me question this movie too much. But if you don't think about it, it's really good. One of Steven Spielberg's best movies. Little Mermaid, the original. This is easy. This is easy. This is God tier. It's between God tier and Disney. I gotta think about it real quick in my head. Shark, and then Poor Unfortunate, and then Under the Sea, and then and Prince Eric, which everyone is not really that cute, but everyone's obsessed with him. I don't know, white boy with a little chest, and that's it. That's all you need. I'm gonna say it is Disney. I might change that. We'll see. I'm gonna get through them and then we'll see. DuckTales the movie. This is a high good movie. High good movie. I love DuckTales. The original DuckTales, amazing. Rescuers Down Under. That's the same thing where you start it and you remember it being good, and then you see it and you're like, what's happening here? I would say it's pretty mid. Yeah, it's pretty mid. It's a pretty mid movie. The Rocketeer. I saw this years ago in the 90s, so I don't really remember. Disney's Dumbo, the original. This one is a good classic movie. I like the elephants. It's actually very creepy, so love that. The creepier the movie, the better. The higher points for me. Like if it's old and creepy. Beauty and the Beast. Little Mermaid, the original is God tier. It's I'm in debate still. It's not a roach. Hold on. This is the life I live. This is what happens when you live in a murder apartment. All right, Mighty Ducks. This is easy. They save the best for last. This is easy. This movie is good. High good. High good. Aladdin. Okay, this got tier. This got tier. God tier. All right, you know, Little Mermaid gets up here. I thought about it, but yeah, there we go. Muppets Christmas Carol. I was just talking about this. This is easy. This is high Disney. Hi Disney. This is the Christmas Carol. No other Christmas Carol matches the Muppets Christmas Carol. Me and my friends have a thing just like, yo, take your it's just like you think of a movie, think of any movie, but replace all the characters with Muppets and only one real person. And it's funny. It's funny every time. My choice last time was Twilight, where every character is a Muppet and then there's Charlie. And honestly, I would pay to see that movie. Hocus Pocus 1. I gotta think about it real quick. It's either, but it's between these two. I'd say God tier. It's a cultural impact, and then looking at the choices, yeah, it's God tier. It's God tier. It's a cultural phenomenon. Cool Runnings. Oh, this is this. Oh, they're ending this easy for me. This is Disney. Cool Runnings is such a good movie. It's such a good movie and so fun. Return of Jafar. Let me talk about Jafar real quick. All right, so the thing with Return of Jafar, one, there's a lot of controversy because Robin Williams quit production after Aladdin because Disney lied on their agreement to him. They basically got around things. They also blockaded him. I talked about this on my one of my streams, but they blockaded him from his work with, I think it was Fern Gully when he was the rapping bat guy, and like they would schedule Aladdin voice acting things and like recordings at the same time as his productions with Fern Gully, which Fern Gully he really wanted to do. But like they were trying to like shoehorn him only to be on Aladdin on purpose because they found out his times and tried to match the schedule so he couldn't do Fern Gully. And they end up cutting a lot of stuff from Fern Gully because of it. So he's just like, between that and also them going back on their agreement where he wouldn't be used as advertisement for Aladdin, and they ultimately just made him the center point for the advertisement for Aladdin, making him toys, marketing, posters, all featuring a very prominent amount of the genie. He's just like, Disney's fucked up. I'm not being your goddamn genie no more. So then they replaced him with Homer Simpson. And then when they made Return Jafar, this was supposed to be the first 3 episodes of the show. But then they're just like, fuck it, we'll make it a movie. And then they just wrote some songs last minute that aren't really good. But here's the thing. You think Return Jafar is about Aladdin? It's not. It's about the bird. The bird is the main character. Like, it's through Aladdin's point of view, but that main character is the bird. I'm like, okay. Now looking back at it now, I'm just like, yeah, that this movie's about that damn bird. But I love this movie. It's good garbage. It's terrible. It is garbage. It's a garbage movie. It shouldn't be made. The budget was $2 again because it's the show, but wrapped into 3 episodes. The songs suck. Jasmine's pointless. They could have did more with her, especially when she does a lot in the show. And also the conflict between the two, which is resolved very quick. It's just like, Aladdin, why do you keep lying to me? You're a lying liar who lies. I don't know if I could trust you. And Aladdin's just like, oh, babe, I just, I didn't mean to lie. I just didn't mean to. Like, I'm just like, Aladdin, there's no reason you couldn't be like, hey, yo, the bird's back. Um, he saved my life. So can he like chill here for a bit? Like the conflict's stupid between them, and I'm like, you guys just no, just no. It's garbage. I love it. Lion King. We already know. We already know. God's here. God's here. Yep, right here. God's here. The Santa Claus. Yeah, it's trash, but it's good trash. I eat that shit up. I'm gonna watch that shit tomorrow. The Santa Claus, the first one, again, good. This is Disney. This was like the best Disney Christmas movie. That's not Muppets and that's not Nightmare. The Santa Claus, one specifically. It's good. It's a good movie. A Goofy movie. I'll go put a Goofy movie. God tier. If anything, it might be this order. It might be, yeah. God tier. The soundtrack, Goofy, the character resolution, the plot, God tier. There's no other solution. Bambi 1. Bambi 1 is a good movie. Actually, it's okay. Not a lot happens. He is a deer. All I remember is he's a deer. His dad leaves. He's left with his mom. Mom gets shot. and there's a skunk who goes, "Brr, it's cold." Oh no, I'm sorry, that's the rabbit. The skunk doesn't do that. Not a lot happens in that movie. It's like kind of in the same boat as like these two. I'm sorry, Jungle Book and what the other one. It's actually in the same tone as this one, but this one's like a little better. It's okay. Pocahontas. This one, as a movie, it's good. As a movie, it's good. It's a good movie. However, however, the fact that it's a real life person who actually existed and was a 12-year-old girl at the time whose people were raped and pillaged, and also I'm Native American. I'm gonna put this at okay. It loses some points for me. I'm a little biased. I'm sorry. But as a movie, it's pretty good. Toy Story 1. This is Disney. This is Disney. Where's Toy Story 3? Oh, it's up here? Yeah. Yeah, that's very much correct. Yep. Muppet Treasure Island. I forgot about this movie. This one's good movie. Yo, I'm so easy. Just give me Muppets. I'm like, yeah, I'm sold. This one is I'm gonna put up here. I'm not gonna rank all these individually, but like, because we're oh my god, we're coming to the end. James and the Giant Peach. This one is pretty okay. Oh, actually, it's pretty good. It's a good movie. I like it. It's cute. Makes me hungry. Hunchback of Notre Dame. All right. So my thing with Hunchback is just like it's good, but it wasn't for its time. It's a really good movie. Um, However, it's totally desolate because of the fucking gargoyles. The gargoyles aren't funny. They don't add anything to the story. And I actually, when I rewatch this movie, which I do a lot because I actually like it, um, there is a version that someone made where they remove the gargoyles like almost completely, and the movie flows so much better because like you'll have like character beats, a sad somber moment, a sweet uplifting moment. You follow Quasimodo more, and you don't get like fucking the gargoyles just being just like a. I'm just like, oh, we gotta say something. We gotta do something. Oh yeah, I'm losing to a bird. I'm like, please stop. It's like they try to be comic relief. I'm like, it's a tragedy. It's not supposed to be that much. No, it's just the jokes don't work. The tones doesn't work. You remove the gargoyles, it works so much better. I'm like, it's such a better movie. It's such a better movie without the gargoyles. Aladdin the King of Thieves. This is the third one. This one's actually pretty okay. Like, if the other one's garbage, this one's okay. I quote this movie a lot. Jasmine also does nothing in this movie. It's focused on Aladdin. This movie's actually about Aladdin and his dad. Jasmine exists, which is unfortunate, and that's it. 101 Dalmatians live action. This is the first live action Disney movie, technically. This one's actually pretty good. I like it. It's fun. Fun movie. Hercules. This movie is personally, this movie is good garbage because like the plot is. I have a lot of issues with the plot. This movie is basically just a glorified commercial. It's basically just like what Space Jam is. But also because of that, in the soundtrack, it's good. It's a high good movie. It's a high good movie. Like it's good. The movie itself isn't. I have a lot of issues with it, but it's good. George of the Jungle was a sexual awakening for me. God damn it, Brendan Fraser is high good movie because I am horny. Pooh's Grand Adventure. This one was actually with the other Pooh movies. It's like the lowest one of them. It was just a movie. It existed. Oh, gifted a tier 1 sub to Awkward Gamer. That's so sweet. Oh, visual papa. Thank you all for doing that. All right, so where am I going? Saludos amigos. Oh, I love Donald Duck and his little Spanish friends. He doesn't hang out with them enough. This one's a good movie. It's cute. It's a cute movie. Where is it? I'll put it with the other Mickey Mouse movies. All right. Airbud. This one. Oh, where'd it go? Where am I? Ah. Airbud. All right. So, Airbud is a good movie. It's wholesome. It's cute. It's sweet. It's Airbud. It's a dog playing basketball, the first one. And now they're in space. I don't know what happened. Beauty and the Beast. Enchanted Christmas. This one was bad, but not the worst garbage. This was, but why though? Where's the other Beauty and the Beast? because that one's worse. Yeah, Enchanted Christmas is like, Lo, you horny too? No, George the Jungle at that time, it was like that was an awakening. Enchanted Christmas, that's when like the plot of this movie is the Beast is like getting manipulated by like a pipe organ who is in love with him and jealous of Belle. And I'm like, y'all weird. And then there's like a new character who exists. It's stupid. It makes no sense. Also, the original Beauty and the Beast, it takes place within like maybe 5 days. Like none of this shit happened. It's stupid. It's not canon. I don't care. It's not. Flubber. The original Robin. I miss Robin Williams so much. I miss Robin Williams. This one's Disney. I miss Robin Williams. That movie's good. Mr. Magoo. Mr. Magoo. Jesus Christ. This one's good. This is a good movie. I know what you meant. I know. Belle's Magical World. This was the one I was talking about. This one is garbage and shouldn't exist. Any Beauty and the Beast. I love Beauty and the Beast. I love Beauty and the Beast. So if there's any content, it's no. Any content besides the original or any attributes of that, garbage. Garbage. If you want like a good experience of it, watch the 30th anniversary special on Disney Plus with her as Belle. That's amazing. I love it. Mulan, the original. That is Disney. It's not necessarily God tier. It's not up there because especially like when people like reflect on the songs, there's only 4 songs in the whole movie. It's good though. It's really good. It's really good. High good though. It's like up there. Nah. No, just fucking go here. Thank you. All right. The Parent Trap. One of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah. That is Disney. Parent Trap is the Disney movie. It's close. It's so good. Pocahontas 2. I'm putting that worst garbage because they try to rectify her going and getting married and going to Europe, and then they change the ending. We're just like, oh, you know what? We're not going to be racist and we're not going to perform genocide anymore. Oh, and you saved Native Americans. And then it's stupid because they're just like, oh, now that we're changing this part of history, we're not going to change the fact that you marry a different John. So instead of you ending up with John Smith, we're going to have you marry the other John because that's the one you marry in history. But everything in the movie sets up for her to be with John Smith. So I'm like, why isn't she with John Smith in this one? If you're going to change history anyway. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. The Johns literally just pass off. He's just like, you know what? You can have this one. And then he's like, okay, thanks. It's dumb. I hate it. I hate it. Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. This is the best Disney sequel. This is the best Disney sequel. This is actually up here because it's actually so good. It's not even funny. Everything about it, the soundtrack's amazing. The visuals are pretty good. The plot is pretty good. You know, holds up. It's if this one was where the hell's yeah. If this one was Macbeth, this one is actually no. This one was Hamlet. This one's Hamlet. This is Romeo and Juliet. They tie it really well. Kovu's sexy for some reason. That's the sexiest line you'll ever meet. A Bug's Life. Yeah, it was a mess. I don't. Not today. A Bug's Life. This is actually a very underrated movie. It's really good. It's a really good movie. Never seen Lion King. Yo, watch Lion King 2. It's fucking good. The soundtrack is amazing. And there's one song, Deception. Yo, Deception? Those background singers, the zebra and the gazelle were fucking, they were singing like the rent was Jane. Absolutely. We gotta bring it. Those vocals are amazing. Oh, it's so good. God. Love it. The three Caballeros. I can never pronounce that right because I can't read. This is also good. This is with classic Disney. It's actually the one of the better ones of the original ones. So I'm gonna put it here. Doug's first movie, Doug's first and last movie. This is when Disney got the rights to Doug because they're like, oh well, you know, we can expand upon it, and then also reboot it completely. It's not worse garbage, but it's but why though? Because they should have just not. Tarzan is I'm like so glad I'm going to the end. This is high Disney. This is This is great. Also, wasn't Awakening when it came out, but in later years, I'm just like, yo, Tarzan can get it. He can get it. You know what it was? That damn Tarzan Milo video. You know the one. Did things to me. Inspector Gadget is garbage, but it's like amazing. It's good. It's the best garbage. I love this movie. I love that movie. It's so good. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. I love it. It's just stupid. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas is really cute. I actually watch it with my niece on Christmas. So that one is going here next to Twice Upon a Christmas. It's really good. I think there's a third one too. Toy Story 2 was like a very much a filler movie. It's like you put it on the background and you're like, okay. I like Jesse. I like the Prospector. I like Woody's backstory. It's just like, I don't know. Altogether, it's just like, I guess this is happening. Like, all right. Fantasia 2000. Not as good as Fantasia 1, but very close. I'm going to put it at Disney. Actually, no, it's going to be... yeah, it's good movie. Good movie. If you like orchestral movies, pretty good. Tigger's Big Movie. Again, with the okay. I don't know how to judge a Winnie the Pooh movie, besides it being like... Because all Winnie the Pooh movies, it's Winnie the Pooh. They're Winnie, like, does it feel like poo? Does it smell like poo? Does it taste like poo? It's poo. So that's it. Extremely goofy movie. I am okay with this. It's not as good. It is a good movie though. It's pretty good. I like that Goofy goes back to school. I like that he gets like a little honey on the side. I'm like, look at you. I like that Max goes to college. Great way to write off the characters. Great to have that resolve their relationship and adapt more to it. Don't like that he's not with Roxanne. But they did correct this though, because when they have House of Mouse, which takes place after college for Max, he's back with Roxanne. I'm like, good. 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 I understand breaking up for college. Sure, maybe you went to different colleges. Maybe you couldn't do long distance, but you got back together. I like that. That's canon to me. Of course, Tarzan and Milo did something for all of us. All right, it's just like Dinosaur. This movie came out years. I don't remember enough about it to have an opinion. I think I watched it when it came out in like 2000. So I'm like, it's been a while. Buzz Lightyear Star Command. This is the movie that Andy saw and was like, okay, I like Buzz Lightyear. None of this other bullshit. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, Disney, with your, oh no, Lightyear was the one. No, it was this. It's a good movie. It ties into the show really well. It's cute. Make music, make mine music. I'm just gonna put it here. All right, we're coming down to the end. We're coming down to the end. I'm so excited about this. All right, so we're doing. Jeez, I don't know where to start. Let's start at the very beginning. Little Mermaid 2 is stupid, and also why? But why though? Mostly because the whole movie's about like Ariel's daughter, and she's just like, I want to go in the ocean. But like, apparently when she was born, Ursula's sister, who came out of nowhere, which by the way, according to canon, Ursula is supposed to be Triton's sister. So this movie makes no sense at all. Because Ariel would know if she existed. But yeah. So yeah, that the whole thing is like she curses her. She's like, oh well, if your daughter ever goes to the sea, where I'm gonna take her. And then Ariel's just like, oh no, we can't have her in the sea ever again. So we can't let her know she used to be a mermaid or she's half mermaid. And I'm just like, your father is the king of the sea. He has a trident. What can Ursula's sister do to her that Ursula couldn't do to you? Ursula needed you to get the trident to do anything. So like, make it make sense. Like, it's stupid. Also, she's like, oh, you can't go into the water because she didn't tell her the truth. I'm like, that's also stupid. It's dumb. It's just a dumb movie. It's dumb. It's dumb. 102 Dalmatians. So this was a sequel to the live action movie. It is good garbage. It is not a good movie, but it is fun to watch because Glenn Close is insane. Good time. Emperor's New Groove is Disney. It's Disney. I'm sorry. It's just, it's so this is an example of like a meta movie that just like does it well and just makes it fun. Like I love Cusco. Love Cusco. Love the movie. Love it. It's good. Um, Recess School's Out. I used to love this movie. I love the show. This was a pretty good. Good movie. Not much to say about it. Lady and the Tramp 2. But why though? Shouldn't exist. Atlantis Lost at Empire. Again, another movie that recently people like. Recently people are just like, this is good. It's a good movie. I'm not gonna say it's like, like remarkable. It's not like breaking any box office numbers, but it's like it's all right. I can watch it. It's good. It's okay. Some characters actually watching it back kind of annoy me. But ultimately I like it. It's a good movie. Princess Diaries 1. I'm glad they didn't put the sequel because it doesn't exist to me. Makes no sense. I'm gonna say Disney. It is Disney. It is a Disney movie. Monsters Inc. also in Disney. It is good. It is fun. It's like actually one of like Pixar's best movies. Return to Neverland is okay, actually. It's actually not bad. I'd put it okay. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's all right. And Cinderella 2. Oh, God, thank you. I'm done. This one is a mid. I'd say it's mid at most. Not a lot happens. I just like the story of Anastasia with the Baker Man. Okay, so that is it. Jesus. Oh, fuck. I did the whole thing. Okay, that was much longer than I thought it would be. Oh my god. All right, so as I said before, I'm going to rank the first two. I'm not going to go in these because I would be here all day. But we're going to rank in order from best to not best. All of this shit. All right, so here we go. You have a Goofy movie. My brain shut off for a hot second. All right, so we have a Goofy movie. All right, so I think I would start with the Disney classics first. Disney classic: Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King, Little Mermaid. I will say that is right. Hocus Pocus at the end, yes. I put Pirates above that, but less than these. Incredibles above Pirates, but less than those. Big Hero 6, also, I'd say least of all of them. Fantasia, I'd say I'm gonna put above Little Mermaid. Bolt below Big Hero 6. Toy Story 3 before Pirates. Before Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, this is hard. Shit. Okay, damn. All right. Goofy movie still there. Studio Ghibli is kind of its own thing. I think that's right. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, because I'm gonna put House Moving Castle. Actually, I mean, you know what? Yeah, yeah. Yep, that's it. That's the top. The top ranking is in. That is the final. That is the final. A Goofy movie, best Disney movie. Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King, Fantasia, Little Mermaid, Incredibles 1, Toy Story 3, Pirates of the Caribbean, Hocus Pocus, House Moving Castle, Spirited Away, Big Hero 6, Bolt. God tier. I've done it. Okay, cool. Now, Disney. Okay, so. Whew, all right. Let's do this. Bull. Sorry. Cool Runnings is low. I love Cool Runnings. It's Flubber is more than Cool Runnings. That's how I do it. It's just like, all right, where to start? High School Musical is unfortunately above these, being realistic. Parent Trap is above Simba's Pride. That's above Simba's Pride. Princess Diaries is above Anderson. That's Monsters Inc. Hunchback. Yep. Toy Story. Yep. Santa Claus. Yep. Encanto. Yep. Jungle Book. Yep. Oh, we did pretty good. Narnia. I'm gonna put above there. Okay, that's right. Tangled. Yes. National Treasure. I'm gonna put above High School Musical. No, above High School Musical. Fucking go there. Fucking do it. Listen to me. Okay, cool. Mulan, Tarzan. I'm gonna put Mulan first, then Tarzan, Phil Collins went too hard in this album. It's fucking amazing. Muppets Christmas Carol up. I'm gonna put Lilo and Stitch before that. The Chicken Little. I'm gonna put. This feels right. This feels right. Yep. Okay. Lilo and Stitch. I'm also gonna put above Chicken Little. Okay, that seems right. Night Before Christmas, I'm gonna say is this is hard. This is hard. This is where it gets hard because now it's like individual rankings. Above Parent Track, above Hunchback. I say above Hunchback. Above Hunchback. That is right. I would say that. Toy Story 1. Okay, that's good. Narnia. I'm gonna put Narnia. I'm gonna change Narnia to. Actually, maybe that's right. No. No. Yeah. Yeah, there. Jungle Book. Yes, Encanto. I put Encanto before Jungle Book, actually. It's good. Tangled. I'll leave Tangled. I'll leave I think I would watch. Yeah. 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 Okay, that feels better. And then Muppets Christmas Carol. I think this is it. I think that's it. I think that's the two. Mulan first, Tarzan, Muppets Christmas Carol, Tangled, Encanto, Jungle Book, Santa Claus, Toy Story, a lot of Tom Hanks. Night Before Christmas, Hunchback, Up, Narnia, Monsters, The Parent Trap, Emperor's New Groove. I was gonna say that the show. Simba's Pride, Princess Diaries, Lilo and Stitch, Chicken Little, National Treasure, High School Musical, Flubber, Cool Runnings. This is the top tier. This is top tier Disney. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Oh god, this stream is way too long. I'm not I'm not doing all these. I'm not. Don't even. No. No. I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save these. Log in to download. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll do that later. But yeah, that is this this is the ranking. This is the final ranking. God tier. Disney. Good movie. These are good movies. I love them all. They're pretty good. They're okay. These movies are okay. You know, nothing to write home about, but pretty good. Robin Hood. Mid. These movies are mid. These movies are very mid. Good garbage. Love these movies. Will watch. Not good. Not good. Goofy movie number one. Yes, absolutely is. Good garbage. These movies are garbage, but they are my garbage. These are my Venoms. I will watch them on a random Tuesday. But why though? These movies shouldn't exist, but they do. That's the best way to put it. Shouldn't exist, but they do. Worst garbage. These movies are not that good at all, if at all. No interest, never seen. Not that you know what. A lot of these are the superhero movies that I'm like waiting for another tier list because I'm also going to include DC movies with that one. And then just like, there's not that many movies I haven't seen out of these. Like maybe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Only 39 movies I haven't seen out of this whole tier list. How many movies was this? If that was 39, how many movies? Oh my god. Oh my god, how many movies was this? How many movies did I go through? How many movies did I do? I have no concept of life, reality, or anything right now. But guys, that was it. That was me ranking every Disney movie for 3 hours. By God. I'm out of words. I gotta go. So anyway, this was fun. I might do another tier list at some other point. I'm not doing it again for a while. It's gonna be a while. Maybe it's a once a month thing, but Jesus Christ, this was long. I'm gonna go back to playing game or something next stream. Let me know if you guys want me to see me do things and stuff. I don't know. I'm tired. This was not. This is. I wake up in 5 hours. This is ridiculous. I will see you guys later, guys.